Hi, everybody. It's so nice to see you. Happy New Year's Eve. Only one more day of 2025. And then it's 2026. I can't wait. It's great to see all of you. Hi, Miss Kitty Cat Gamer. Hello, Vern. Thank you. I'm glad you like the blue. Hi, Matt. Hi, Ryuan. Hi, Ant. And thank you for camping out here for the past half hour. I appreciate it. You were prepared. Hi, Melon. Melon was like, I'm gonna get first today. I know it. And here we are. Melon, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? I hope everybody had a great holiday break. Hope it was good. And if it wasn't, that's okay too. I'm just glad to see you. Matt, I'm glad to hear you're doing well. Layla, thank you so much for resubscribing. And same to Shakira. Shakira, thank you for the 9 months. And Layla, thank you for the 13. What the heck? I appreciate you guys. Here you are on my December board. I think I've written both of you. Dun-dun-dun. You're both on here somewhere. Layla is here. And then Shakira is here. So thank you both very much. How was your break? Please tell me all about it. I will tell you all about mine too. I can't wait to catch up. I missed you too, Brim. Frostria, congratulations on snatching that first. You got it. You were so fast. It impresses me. Matt, you've been sick since morning. I'm sorry to hear it. I'm sorry to hear it. Did I get you any Christmas gifts, Arctic? I wish. I should have. Why am I saying hips instead of Shakira? I go 50-50 with the Shakira and the hips. Gutted to be back at work. Oh, I understand, Vern. How many days off did you get for Christmas? Do you feel like it was a good enough amount of time or like not really? BRB just heading home. All right, have a good trip home, Brim. I missed you so much. It's great to see you. And I'm excited to tell you how my gift giving went as well. Shakira, guess who was ill? Didn't break the streak of having someone ill every year for this. Ah. Was it you? It was you or was it somebody else? I'm sorry to hear it. And Vern, you had 6 glorious days off. I need 60. Me too. Ugh. But 6 is better than none. We love to hear it. Everyone, unfortunately, you're spending New Year's Eve with your fam. That's totally okay. No worries at all. Chaos, it's great to see you.
I wanna go home.
Well, yeehaw! It's time for me to use my southern accent. Yeehaw for about 5 minutes, so until 6:30 my time. Oh, we've got Tepon Baby up in here. Tepon Baby. I think southern accents are pretty Tepon Baby, but I think the principal authority on Tepon Baby, my wife, Space Laura, would have to say. Hi, Amethyst. You were also sick. Oh, your family caught it. Right, I forgot about that. I'm glad your son is almost better, but your husband is still very sick. I'm wishing the best for your husband. We are rallying. We are sending very good vibes. 100%. Get wrecked, Melon. Hi, Miwa. Welcome in. Apologies, I've got a southern accent right now, but it's great to see you. I hope you had a great holiday, whatever you were up to. So I went and visited my family down in North Carolina, so it makes sense I've got this southern accent. And I had a pretty good time, honestly. Laura came with me, and she had not been to visit my family in about a year and a half, so it had been a minute. So they were all very happy to see her, very delighted. Hi, Sunny, welcome in. And you become a sleeper agent on accident. Every time somebody uses that command, the speed with which I turn to my keyboard to type out Tepon Baby. Yeah, Tepon Baby, let's go. Sunny, thank you for the hello and the goodbye. I assume you're busy. That's all right. Arctic, I can't believe you've been here for only 5 months. I agree with you that it feels like it's been longer. I agree. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna go in blind and pick one of y'all by the collar. All right, it's Space Laura. Come on, we're going to the Tepon Baby restaurant. Yes, absolutely. And I think Zach asked a question of the day. Let me go back and find that. I think I missed it just barely. Sometimes I feel like I read a message in my brain, but not out loud. If you could be trapped in an elevator with any fictional character, you have crushed on in the past. Who would you choose? Tea, drama. I think I would pick Chloe Price from Life is Strange. That is who I always pick for these questions, though. What about you, Zach? What about everybody else? I always appreciate a question of the day, so thanks for asking us. And I know, Malin, it has, so this is I last streamed last Monday, so it's been a little over a week since we saw each other. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. Thank you for the quiet hello. Yeehaw. I need to finish Lost. I know, Arctic, I was actually thinking about you playing the video game Lost Records Bloom and Rage maybe earlier today or yesterday, and I was like, I wonder if Arctic finished that. I've said it before and I'll say it again, says Chaos. Cheryl Blossom, a good choice indeed. Ryu, and how was your break? How was spending time with your family? I hope it was good. Hi, Charlie, welcome in. Today you're a cool ranch fishbone. Amazing. Zach, you would pick Jinx from Arcane or Sebastian from Black Butler. Both good choices. I would also enjoy being trapped in an elevator with Jinx from Arcane, but I fear she may kill me, so I'm a little worried about that. Miwa, today you're a capitalist fishbone. And Zach, you're a sweet fishbone. I'm feeling a little sweet after the holidays. But yes, so Laura and I went to go visit my family. I believe it was last Wednesday. Vern, thank you for the BRB. Thanks for being here. Melon, today you're marinated. Shakira says, B, pick a number between 1 and 108. It's your song from my new start on Spotify, because I'm struggling here. I would say 98. Maybe I guess I picked that because I was born in 1998. That's, I suppose, the reason. And what was the question? The question was, Arctic, who would you like to be trapped in an elevator with? Who you've previously had a crush on. Any character, specifically. Not real life person. Rion, your break was okay. You got fun presents. Got to drink some whiskey with your uncle. Oh my. He wasn't so bad, so good Christmas time, I say. All right. I know you were nervous about the family, so I'm glad they weren't too bad. Glad they were all right. Okay, I think we could drop the southern accent now. Thank you for redeeming that again, Chaos. I hope you enjoyed. Melon, you'd pick Shadowheart? Or Kitty Kitty from Danganronpa? Arctic Yusuke? Oh, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. All of your answers be making sense. But thank you again for the question, Zach. Yeah, so like I said, Laura and I went to visit my family last Wednesday. So it was Christmas Eve. We flew there. And of course, when we went to drop off Tate at the cat sitters, he did throw up. If you don't know, Tate is my cat. And yeah, then we spent mostly time with like my grandmother and my dad and my brother, and like we had a pretty nice time. I don't know, me, whenever I go home to visit family, I'd say it's like pretty hit or miss whether it was a good time or not, but it was like pretty decent. I would say, you know, there were always rocky moments visiting family, but overall had a good time. I know, poor Tate, and then we picked him up yesterday. He threw up and he pooped in his carrier. Poor guy. He's traumatized now. He's so unhappy with us. Especially Laura, because she bathed him when we came home. But he's mad at her. He will not hang out with her right now. Me too. I am also glad we had a generally nice time. But what was too bad is we were supposed to come back Sunday, late Sunday night. But then we got on the plane to do that. First, our flight was delayed a couple of hours. And then once we boarded, they were like, maybe the engine is not looking so good. We're gonna do a 30-minute test on that and see how it's going, but just sit on the plane, hang in there. So we sat for 30 minutes. Laura and I, we were set up watching Stranger Things on our phones. We were in sync, me on my phone, her on her phone. So we brought activities, but after half an hour, they were like, yeah, get off this plane. We can't fly this plane, get out of here. And we thought maybe we were gonna get on another one to go home, but then they changed the flight to be at 5 a.m. So we were like, that's a no. And the next decent flight time was Monday, yesterday in the afternoon. So we just stayed an extra day and a half. I'm glad that happened to us like while we were visiting my family, because it would have sucked if not. have to like stay in a hotel or something. Laura, how dare you fulfill your duties as pet owner? How dare she? Honestly. Arctic, by the way, remember how I told you I was doing a D&D for my college friends? Told them they weren't respecting you, so good luck finding another DM. Now you're planning a My Hero D&D game for friends who do respect me. I'm sorry about your friends being rude. I remember you saying you were having kind of a tough time with them. But yeah, I mean, DMing is so much work. You don't want to do that for people who you feel like don't respect you. Hi, Isaac. Welcome in. What is one non-canon ship you would love to see explored in a show? Ooh, that's a really good question. I'm someone who doesn't often ship non-canon ships, to be honest. So like nothing immediately comes to mind for me. What about you though? And hi, Vapid! Merry holidays to you as well. Ho ho ho. Welcome, welcome. I hope your holidays have been good. Ty Lee and Sokka from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, I can see it. I'd be interested in it. I would check it out. Let's see, any other things I have to say? We had a hard time getting back. We got Tate and he was a mess. I was gonna show you some of the various things I got for Christmas. This isn't every single thing, but these are a few things. My mom gave us some pretty sweet gifts. We don't have any ornaments for our Christmas tree, as you've seen in the starting soon screen. We just have lights. So I asked for some ornaments. She gave us this ramen one, which is, it's cute, but it doesn't look like the most exciting on a tree because it's like kind of dark against the dark green, but it's still cute. Thought you were talking about actual ships, not relationships. Well, that is fair. I could see why you would think that. Shakira, after your little brother decided deleting your Spotify was fun. What? Why would your brother do that? You now have a list of 250 artists you have to sort through their whole discography so you could reassemble your liked song playlist. Oh, I'm so sorry. What? How old is your younger brother who did that? That's crazy. Thank you, Miwa. I'm glad you like it. My mom gave Laura this cat ornament. This very, I was saying this is a gay cat. This is a flamboyant, flirty gay cat in his little Christmas sweater. Ooh la la. He's got a little bell. Oh, and it even makes sound. Really silly. That's your cat. This is Melon's cat. I could see it. And I also bought myself a couple of ornaments. I got this silly little elf. I like to think he's also gay. But they're not into each other, the cat and the elf. And this mushroom. You said femboy cat. Honestly, listen, okay, I see it. The elf, I feel like the elf is an intellectual gay. And the cat is a club gay. And so they're not into each other, unfortunately. But they're cute. Hi, Zoe, welcome in. Arctic, you think you had to explain yourself a total of 5 times to the old D&D group? That you were busy, but none of them understood a word. Ugh, that's so annoying. Oh, and Zach also asks, what is your New Year's resolution? Anybody have one? I accidentally somehow caught this elf on my finger. Any New Year's resolutions, guys? I feel like mine, to be honest, is like mostly to do what I've been doing. I would like to try and get my license, but like, I don't know if I want to like sign my name on the dotted line of that resolution because I'm nervous that I won't. But ideally I would. The cat is besties with Chapel, absolutely. The elf has better posture than me. Me too. Actually. Ruin, during your stay, some of your uncle's friends visited, and they're in their like 40s, but they've seen Arcane, and you talked about it? What did they think? What did they think? Drink a total of 9 coffees a day. That's I'd like to be doing that, absolutely. Yeah, that's understandable, Laura. I guess that's how I feel about the driving resolution, because I'm scared I'll disappoint myself and not do it, but it would be nice if I did it. My resolution is to play a lot of video games. Let's see what else I got. My mom made some cute little stuff for us. Like, she made us these little bundles that smell nice. It's like rosemary and stuff. And she was like, you can burn them to cleanse your house. I don't know if we'll do that because I bet it's not great for Tate, but it smells good. The most exciting thing, in my opinion, that I got is a new hand mixer. Da da da! I like the color of it a lot. It's pretty. I wasn't sure which color to get, but I like that I chose this one. But if you don't know, I forgot my old hand mixer. I used to have the same one in red, but I forgot it in my New York apartment like a year ago when I was moving out. So I haven't had a hand mixer in a year, but I haven't wanted to buy a new one, like out of spite, I guess, because I've been like, I already spent money on this. I don't want to spend money on it again. So it was nice to get it as a gift. There's someone with like 10 huge bags of trash on the train, and we're all suffering from the trash juice in this car. No! Ew, what the heck? Are you on the train right now, Melon? So the animation is top tier. Arcane, yeah, they're so right. And that they enjoy it. It's rare to see Polish adult people who watch something else other than sad drama movies about alcoholism or rom-coms. Well, I'm so glad that they were into it. That's awesome. We love to meet more people who love Arcane, especially in this community. Are you going home from the grocery store? Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Are you glad to be back in the Bay Area, Melon? Melon went and visited family, but like recently moved. So how are you feeling? Feeling so bi-coastal, I bet. I swear to God, I've been to cities outside of America and they're always so clean. I know, it's really icky here. So icky. Let's see, what else did I get? I got some Valentine's Day hair clippies from Target. They're so cute and festive. Little hearts. I don't know where I'll wear them or how I'll style them, but there's like 2 in each color. My mom also made us little bookmarks, which are so cute. I think she's been like teaching workshops on how to make these cyanotype designs. So she had a bunch of extras. So she like also gave us these bags that she printed that are really cute. She gave me one. She gave Laura one. I did, Ryu, and I did buy the AirPods Pro 3 with Christmas money. They haven't come yet. I think they're supposed to come in like a week, but I'm so excited about them because these ones I've had for a few years and are super glitchy and awful. So it's great news. But yeah, I know handmade gifts are like the best. So it was really sweet of her to do that. Vera, I wish I was in New York instead. California life is not for me. Really? You feel that is the case already? You haven't been there for very long. I'm very curious about this, Melon. If you don't know, Melon knows, but Laura and I are gonna visit Melon in the Bay Area in March because we are huge California fans. So it's surprising that you're not loving it so far. I also got a new book. This is by Samantha Shannon, and I really like some of her other books. This one just came out, so I'm excited to read it. And by just came out, I mean in like September. But I'm jazzed. Keeps making like prequels to one of her books. Like it's like this book is like a prequel to a prequel to a prequel, but I'm into it and they're queer. So I'd like to do more reading in 2026. That could be a resolution. And I also got these, Laura and I got silly matching Beau pajama pants. They've got these little bows on them. My grandmother got them for us and they're so silly. Laura's wearing hers right now. Hers are cuter. They're like a navy blue with like brighter blue bows, but mine are green and pink, which is crazy. Pretty queer coded, to be honest, though. Good choice to my grandmother. Samantha Shannon is such a side character in a YN and CEO Wattpad story. Sorry, you're so right about the name, though. Hi, Anna. Welcome in. But yeah, that's everything I got while I was at home, pretty much. I got some other like little stuff, but nothing that would be exciting to show you. Like Laura got a bunch of candles, but they just look like candles. They don't look like anything crazy. But the other things we did, the most exciting things we did while visiting my family were we watched so much Stranger Things. We finished season 2, watched all of season 3 and half of season 4. So we got busy. We got booked and busy. And I played like 20 hours of Tears of the Kingdom. I've really been working on getting all the light roots and the shrines because I'd like to get them all. I'm so close. I'm missing like 10 light roots or less. Honestly, like 5. And probably like 25 shrines, but that's some good progress. I was getting my game on. How did they like my gifts? They liked them okay. I feel like they didn't say very much about them, to be honest. I'm reflecting. I'm thinking about it. The Christmas frogs I gave my dad, he unwrapped and put them like by his TV. It was cute. My mom seemed to like the calendar I gave her. But you know, nobody was like overly enthused. It was all like, oh, this is cute. Thank you. You know, I tried to be low key about it. But I'm so glad I gave them something. I thought it was like a nice thought, a nice gesture. So I was unsure if I would or not, but I'm glad that I did. Melon says about the Bay Area, it's so techie. And the moment you're on the drive back, you'll see 1,000 AI billboards. Everything is corporatized. Outside your building, there's a sign that says, stop hiring humans. But your old boss invited you to her apartment for dinner, so you're making dessert. That's so cute, though. What kind of dessert are you gonna make? I love that. And that doesn't sound great. And Arctic, for your My Hero Academia D&D campaign, you were gonna play your friend's classroom homeroom teacher. And he's gonna be quirkless, but in secret, he's the hero named Amplifier who went missing years ago and late into the campaign. When they fight the real big bad, he reveals his quirk, which essentially allows him to pinpoint everyone he wants to, basically amplifying their abilities or raising their stats tenfold. Well, that sounds like a nice perk. I like this plot. I'm into this. And with this, not gonna lie, being in NC, you'd love to see my family. Yeah, it's nice to see my family. You know, they haven't always been like that, but they have gotten better. I think they've been good about Laura and I getting married and being respectful about it, which I appreciate. Ryuan, in 2026, you want to replay all Yakuzas where Kiryu is the main character and learn lots of Chinese and, of course, redeem VIP here. Very important, very important. And thank you, Melon. You're making turtle-shaped mini cookies and Earl Grey brownie. I want Earl Grey brownie. That sounds awesome. Also, hi, Riri. I saw you come in. And I haven't said hi to you yet, so hello. I know, it is nice that they've been cool about it. I still haven't told every single family member that Laura and I are married. I think I've only not told one of my grandmothers. And like various extended family I haven't told. So I'm still like kind of keeping it on the DL, but most people know and most people have been nice, which I appreciate. I also tried out that app Finch that a lot of you guys were talking about last time. I put my invite in the Discord if you want to add me on Finch if you have it too. But it's like a productivity app, and it's cute. It looks a lot like a Duolingo type, but I like the little outfits you can put your little guy in, and it's nice that it reminds you to do things like drink water and stuff. I appreciate that. Wow, you hop into my chaos and not say hi to me. How dare I? Oh, you applied to Finch once and got rejected, Millet? Oh my, that's crazy. That's crazy. How rude. Honestly, removing the app. Why am I even using it? Yes, minus the plane delay. And even that was fine, you know. Like, it definitely could have been worse. We just spent that time watching Stranger Things, which I was down for. And last night, Laura and I grinded in Overwatch for like 3 hours to get the Katara May skin. So I've been doing a lot of chilling. It's been really nice. It's been nice to have a break and to just hang out. The most stressful thing about my flight delay was that I was supposed to work the next morning at 5 a.m. or whatever at 6:30, which means I would have had to get up at 5. And we were like originally supposed to get back at 11:30 p.m. But then as it kept getting delayed, I was like, oh God, how will I ever sleep before my shift? And then once it was moved, I just felt so guilty. My boss was already asleep, so like she didn't see, but I was the only person opening. So she had to go in instead of me like extremely last minute. So I felt really bad. But I'm glad it worked out. I'm not a call out kind of person, and she knows that about me, so luckily it was okay. She was like, I believe you. It's fine, but not ideal. We should boycott Roblox too. They said no to me when I applied when I was 13. Yeah, I think we should, Shakira. I think it's time. Riri, not you calling for me to be shamed. Ah. Wish I could have joined you guys for Overwatch, but I was sitting in my bed trying and failing to sleep. That's okay, we had a very nice time anyway, but I was so tired at the end. I was like, we still need to play 6 more matches, Laura. But we managed, somehow. Don't usually aim for good holidays. I aim for easy, simple. Doesn't have to be good. Just don't want it to be complicated. No thinking for me, thank you. I understand that. I mostly want it to be like not too stressful and to just get through it. And I would say success on that front for sure. Ryuan, about Roblox, you asked your cousin if he's still stealing brain rots. He said all of his brain rots got stolen, so he stopped playing. Okay, well, A, I'm sad for him that his brain rots were all stolen, but B, I'm glad he's not playing that anymore. So, but yeah, other than that, we have a big week of stream this week. Let me show you a little graphic I made for tomorrow. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve, 2025. It's the last day of the year. And this is what I was thinking we would do. I'm thinking I'll go live at my usual time. And then we can kind of do a little 2025 review, chat about the year, maybe watch some clips and shorts that I've made. I would have loved to have time to like make new ones, but I haven't had time. So we'll just review what I've got and maybe I'll like pick my favorites. Laura also specifically requested that I pick I make my like top 10 favorite games I've played this year list. This is just something I always do on my phone. I always like pick my game of the year and then like list out my top 10. And it doesn't have to be games that came out this year. It's just like anything I played. So I was thinking maybe to do that. Hi, Vixen. Welcome in. Riri, unfortunately for you, you still have prep in Final Fantasy XIV and endgame stuff. AKA you have to craft stuff in the span of 3 to 4 days. Oh, good luck. Good luck. Yes, I'm so excited too, Aunt. So yes, I'm thinking, like I said, at 6 tomorrow, we would do a little review of 2025. And then at 7, I was thinking we would play a couple hours of Dead by Daylight, which we played during the 24-hour stream. I haven't played since, but I had a really nice time. So I thought it'd be fun to bring that back, play some more of it. And then after a couple hours of that, at 9 o'clock, we'd play some Mario Kart 8. I was torn between 8 and World, but I feel like so many people still don't have World. So I was thinking we would play some 8, because I love that game. I love to play a little Mario Kart. And like, I just wanted to pick things that felt like good New Year's vibes. And that feels like a good New Year's vibe. And then at 11, we'll open up Animal Crossing. If you're not a big Animal Crossing person, but you're here anyway, something that is really nice in Animal Crossing New Horizons is celebrating with the fireworks. So I was thinking at 11, I could like get on my island, open my gates to anybody else who'd like to come, and we could do the countdown together, ring in the new year in Animal Crossing. That's always my favorite place to go. So that's my plan for that. And this, speaking of gaming and Duolingo, you found a game called Sashingo. You should play on stream. It's a cozy Japanese town. You go around taking pictures with a Polaroid. Ooh. And what is in the picture, the game teaches you the Japanese for. Later, it'll quiz you. You have to find the objects for the word they're quizzing you on in the city. It's on Switch too. I will have to screenshot that. And with this, that's a great suggestion. Thank you. I know it's gonna be so late for you, Ryuan. I totally understand. And I appreciate you. Is it not a total of 4 people? I don't know. How many people can you have come visit your island at once? I thought it was 8. But I could be wrong. That's true. I would love to see everyone's little Animal Crossing character. Oh, Shakira, you just set up your burb. She's called Eileen back. You know what? That makes sense for you. In Finch. But yeah, I've had Finch for like a week. It's been cute so far. I like it. Anyway. That's the plan. That's the New Year's Eve plan for tomorrow. I can't believe it's tomorrow, especially because I just got back. Another really exciting thing we're doing this week is I'm having a 2-parter collab with another streamer that I love so much, Vern Mickey, whose name I thought was Mickey for a long time, so it feels weird saying Mickey, but it's Mickey. I was wrong. But please check out Vern. She's wonderful, and I can't wait for us to do our collab. Friday night, I'll be going live at my usual time, and I'm gonna do a little bit of Night Rain fashion sketching, which is so cute because my first ever fashion sketching streams, I did Night Rain inspired stuff just because I think that game is really cool, but I've been too intimidated to play it myself. I have played some Elden Ring, but I haven't beat the game. But Vern is really good at Souls-likes, so after a couple hours of sketching, she and I are gonna do some co-op Night Rain, and it'll be my first time playing. So we'll see how that goes. I'm scared, but I'll have her guidance. I'll have her sage wisdom. So hopefully maybe we can defeat a boss. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. And on Saturday, we're gonna like turn the tables, and I'm gonna show her how to play some Overwatch 2, a game she's never played. And a game we love so much here. So I think that will be very cute, very fun. Really curious what characters she's gonna like. Like, that's my biggest question. Especially, I feel like she doesn't play a lot of shooters. So I can't wait to see. And yes, I got a little clapping emote. I commissioned that. I hope you like it. It's kind of adorable. It's brand new. But yes, those are the plans. That's how it's going. Lots going on this week. But I'm happy to be back. I'm happy to be here. And I can't believe I've been chitting and chatting for like almost an hour. What the heck? Time be flying. It actually hasn't even been. It's been 38 minutes. It feels like an hour because I usually go live at 6, but I was a little late today, so I lie. Let's go to the Switch. It's time. I'm ready to play some Animal Crossing. I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing today on the island, but I guess we'll just be making various progress. More than kind of, yay! I'm glad you like it, Ant. Thank you. Shakira, anyone got any niche artist recs while I'm remaking my whole Spotify? Niche artist recs? Anybody? Yeah, what kind of music? Yeah, that's a good question, Ant. What kind of music are we talking? I too would like to know. Okay, I'm taking a sip of water. Oh, you may not know. You may or may not be aware that we do have Deirdre now on this island. Last stream, last Monday, we were Deirdre hunting. And we got 200 tickets in, and I would have been very happy to continue to hunt for her, but a very valuable member of this community and mod, Sunny Anomaly, happened to get Deirdre as an autofill. What are the odds? And offered her to me, and usually I would say no, to be honest, to an autofill of someone's. I'd be like, oh, I'd rather villager hunt for them myself. But I figured with the 3.0 update coming so soon, I was like, I feel like this is a good time for us to just take her and to work more on the island. Because I was worried that I would be villager hunting when 3.0 comes out, and I was like, that would be too bad. Would you look at that? It's the bar the girl passed out at. Yeah, that's my house. My house is a bar. Riri, you listen to J-pop. Ooh, have you heard of the girl group Flower? I feel like I've heard the name, but I don't know if I've listened to them. Good question. And I respect you being open to all music, Shakira. I don't know if I'm really into any like niche artists specifically. Actually, I haven't been listening to a ton of music lately. I need to get back on it. It's because I've mostly been listening to Critical Role. I've been on that podcast grind. So I'm like kind of out of tune with music right now. I listen to anything that sounds slay. Genre doesn't matter as long as it scratches my ears. Ryun, you had Chinese class today? And you had this exercise for distinguishing the tones, and you did all right, but still a lot of work ahead of me. Well, congrats. Was this your second Chinese class or your third? I think it was probably your second. Arctic, if no one knew of Bloom and Rage, they'd think your character in ACNH is just you. I know. She does look like me. Okay, Ant is considering. B, stop reminding me to watch Vox Machina. Well, now they even have another show, The Mighty Nine. So there's so much to get caught up on. But yeah, I don't know that we have any specific goals for the island tonight. I kind of just like want to progress in general. Here's Kid. We have all of our villagers now, all of our target villagers, everybody we want to get, want to have. They're all here. Which I'm very happy about. Did we find Deirdre? I actually ended up cheating, Vern, and I took Deirdre from another player, which is not really cheating, but is sometimes against my moral code. But you may not know, Animal Crossing is getting a big update, the big 3.0 update in the middle of January. And sometimes villager hunting can go on for a crazy amount of time, an obscene quantity of time. So I figured it would be better to just like take the villager, prepare for the update. Find is a term for it. So yeah, like in a way we found her. Need to watch Mighty Nine? You do, Riri. I do too. There's so much content to consume. But yeah, we recently decorated Kid's house. He's chilling, being an intellectual on his couch. Technically, you found her. She was just at a different kind of island. True. Ruin, it was your second class because last week you didn't have one. Right, okay. That makes sense. After those 2 weeks, the grind starts. I'm excited for you. That's awesome. You know, kind of nice to start a little slowly and then get into it. I believe I've also decorated this house. I'm not sure which ones I have left. Maybe like 4. Oh my god. Kitty is hanging out with Beau. She's with another man. The scandal. Seems I'm quite popular today. Beau came to pay me a visit too. Well, 2 visitors at the same time. I'd say I'm overwhelmed, but that would just be false modesty. Okay, Kitty, let's say hi to Beau as well. Yay, you finally talked to me. Oh, he's feeling slighted. We haven't talked in too long. Frustrated today, you're a stinky fishbone. You guys reminded me at the beginning of stream with the mention of bellhops to add a bellhop fishbone. And I did. One exists now. Somebody could get it. I wonder who's going to be the first person to get the bellhop fishbone. I'm very curious. Let's see if it's me. It's not. I'm an umami fishbone. Ah, what's the point? I need it. I need it. I wonder, this is our 76th fishbone option, so who's to say? Could be a while before someone gets it. Hi, Beau, welcome in. It's nice to see you, hello. How has your holiday break been? I hope it's been okay. I hope you had a nice, oh my, what? I was just talking about this. Beau just got the bellhop fishbone. What are the odds? The odds are 1 in 76. Reaver, you're doing some Final Fantasy 14 stuff, and it's a nightmare. Oh, I'm sorry to hear it. Congratulations, congratulations. I'm not jealous at all. Well, time to get your bellhop on, Beau. You're on bellhop duty today. Please carry all of our bags to our rooms. As is required. Last time, another thing we did in this video game is we finally fixed this abyss up, this creepy abyss. I'd like to add some more glowy items to this area, but generally I like it. My other complaint is I felt like it would be nice to have some trees behind the abyss rather than just cliffs, but I feel like I don't have space, so I don't know. Hop, hop, I'm bellhop Beau, give me your bags. You know, it's the bard in you. The bard in you would make a really good bellhop. I can see it. I didn't have the like little friend app in this game on this account, but I finally went to one person's island. Oh, Sunny hasn't accepted me as a friend yet. Every time B says Beau, I hear Beau. Well, I understand why. They're kind of the same name. They're pretty similar. I don't know if these are niche, but I found like TX2, Nightly Nox. I've heard of Maisie Peters, but I haven't heard of the other artists, Amethyst. But yes, I would love to hear how your holidays were. Hope they were good. Do I, by chance, have a P.O. box? Oh, I do not, but I would really like to open one. I appreciate you asking. And hi, welcome in, welcome from TikTok. How's it going? Thanks so much for coming over here. I will be streaming on TikTok tonight too, but I was like thinking I would wait a minute until after my first break moment. Fauna says, what are you up to right now? Something fun, I bet. You always have the greatest ideas. So I was thinking of you, and I guess I'm writing to ask if we can plan to do something together soon. Oh my god, Fauna's asking me out. Bella says, hey Swan, it's always fun to chat with you. You make me happy, and I thought I'd tell you so. In fact, spoiler alert, a lot of folks like you and care about you and wish they could buy you an action figure. So it's true, I'd buy too. Wow, what nice letters I received today from my villagers. They kind of love me. Louvel, can I call you that, Louvel? But if you'd like to go buy something else, please let me know. Yeah, Ryuin for sure. I would really love to have a P.O. box. I think it's not like too crazy expensive to open one. Oh, you have a specific amiibo card you want to mail me? Arctic, I'm like a little bit scared to know what it is, but I also want it. I'll be sure to work on that. 2026 resolution. Open a P.O. box. Okay. What to wear? What to purchase? Anything in particular? These sweats are kind of cute. I don't know if my character would wear them. Kind of like the blue. I don't think I like it enough. I kind of like this jacket. Time to get the tough helm. Perfect. Done. Wearing that every day for the rest of eternity. I can never remember which of these sneakers I've bought already, but maybe I'll get them in green. It's a card of Beau? That's so cute. Well, I don't really have any of the amiibo cards, I don't think. I bought the Hello Kitty ones. Or maybe I didn't and I borrowed them from my sister. Yeah, of course, Viking helm. She wears that all the time. Super normal for her. I am gonna buy this tambourine. I forgot the name of a tambourine for a minute there. Anything else? I think it's October 2nd on my island now, which isn't the most ideal. It's not meant to be an October island. We'll have to try time travel back to September at some point, but it's fine for now. Ooh, I like the light from the scooter here. I'd like to incorporate more lighting in general onto my island. No wonder you villager hunt for 50 years. You have no amiibo, correct. Final Fantasy XIV had endgame content called Savage Raids. They're difficult to do. You have to study up on doing them. There's 4 fights. Oh, I believe in you, Riri. Hi, Tibbs. Welcome in. It's great to see you. We're hanging out on the island, doing our dailies. Something I eternally need to work on is landscaping. So we might do more of that. This is a house I believe I've also decorated. Vivian's. Yes. Oh, it's cute in here. It's cozy. It's been a while since I did this one, so I kind of forgot about it. What are you making, Vivian? Give me a new recipe. It's an orange smoothie. I might have that. Tonight for dinner, I had some salmon and pasta. It was really good. Laura and I like to make like a creamy salmon sauce in a way. It's like heavy cream, pasta, salmon, garlic, tomato. It's super delicious. So we had some of that. What about you? What did you have for dinner? Anything good? Also, over the holidays, if you ate anything really good, I would love to hear about that too. I would say the most novel thing I had to eat over the holidays was my grandmother made ham. You know, she just like bought a ham from Trader Joe's, I think. I never had Trader Joe's like full ham before, but it was really good. But she like put an orange marmalade sauce on it with like cloves and stuff. And that was really good. Orange ham, I wouldn't have thought, but it was delicious. Melon, can I eat dairy now? Can I? Like, ideally no, but will I? Yes, pretty much. Oh, you're having salmon teriyaki, right? Meow. Oh my gosh, that sounds delicious. We both had salmon dinner. What was in your overnight oats? I want it. That's something I got from a place, but I feel like there was like pistachio in there. Definitely like a yogurt. Shakira, brie, bacon, and cranberry sauce bagel? That sounds decadent. That sounds delicious. You also can't eat dairy. I shouldn't. I'm like lactose intolerant, but I still do eat it. It just wounds me. Crazy Violet Seraphim is so good, Shakira. I'm surprised, honestly, that like you haven't gotten burnt out of it yet. Because I feel like it's been a big song for so long. But I love it. I never get tired of it. Okay, so I visited these guys. Let's see, whose house haven't I decorated yet? Like, that's kind of what I want to work on. I've done Bella's. Okay, so I haven't done Fauna's house, I'm pretty sure. I haven't done Katt. I haven't done Deirdre, obviously, because we just got her. And I think I haven't done Beau. So I think it's just those four. So not too many left. Yeah, there are certain songs you never get tired of, for sure. Okay, let's go talk to Tom Nook. Whose house do I want to do? Maybe I want to do Deirdre since we just got her. So I haven't decorated the houses of my 3 deer villagers yet, but I kind of want them to feel like, I don't know, kind of like a farm, like a deer in a stall in a way, because that's what it's supposed to look like. It's also kind of depressing though. Hi Lorenzo, welcome in. Thought they said this game wouldn't be updated anymore. They did say that, and they lied. They lied. They didn't update it for so long. What, like 4 years? But they are updating it. January 15th. Maybe you've been half tempted to re-download League because of your KDA skins, but then you're like, no, you're doing so well. Wait, I would be tempted too, though, if I had KDA skins. Whoa. And Lorenzo, it's Nintendo. You ain't surprised. Can't believe they would lie like that, though. I can't believe they would lie like that. It's crazy because Deirdre just moved in. I've literally never talked to her since she moved in. And I'm just like, yeah, I'm immediately changing your house. It's all wrong. Lorenzo, thank you for redeeming your daily fishbone. Let's start with the exterior. Okay, what kind of house should Deirdre have? Like I said, I want it to feel very cabin-y. Cabin vibes. Maybe like this. Woodsy. Honestly, this is the aesthetic of like most of the villagers on my island. KDA or Huntrix, who's the best fictional K-pop group? Oh, I prefer KDA. I actually, hot take, I like Huntrix slash K-pop Demon Hunters like a good neutral amount. I watched that movie and I would have given it like a 7 out of 10, 6.5 out of 10, but I don't think about it very much. But it was good. It was good. I just am not obsessed with it. I would prefer KDA. Definitely feels like the inspiration there. Okay, this is what I'm thinking for Deirdre. But bad for people who work at hospitals on New Year's Eve. All those people who exploded with fireworks. Oh god. Yeah, I'm sure that's pretty unpleasant. G-Idol is really good. I know, Popstars, such a good song. Villain, such a good song. So this is Deirdre's original house. Very fall, very autumnal. It's very cute. I don't like K-pop one bit, but my neighbors at my dingy apartment won't stop playing it at 2 a.m. So I have to live with it. Oh my god, I'm so sorry for you. Well, I love K-pop, but it's not for everyone. I feel like people's main complaint about K-pop, I guess, is probably the same as like general pop music, where they feel like it doesn't have substance. But it's so fun. Okay. First thing first, I always gotta bring in more music. Let's see. I'll just give her a basic tape deck. And I'll just put it on shuffle so we don't have to listen to the same song eternally. It's good to have some variety. Yeah, Tibbs, I super agree. I feel fine about music just being for fun. But I also love when it has substance. I feel good either way. Jakira, that's why I like pop. There's songs I like for substance and songs I like for fun. Riri Moore plays Rent Free in your head. It's really good. Melon also loves Chew. Chew is really good. I agree. True, some K-pop groups have a ton of lore. I think about aespa. So much lore they have. Very good point. Okay. So this isn't like exactly the vibe I'm going for. Like I said, I want to feel very cabin-y. But also like kind of falling apart, so. Dirt flooring. I was so busy chatting with you guys about K-pop that I forgot my friend is giving me stuff in my game. Oh. It'd be like that. I'm excited for you though. In Final Fantasy? Oh yeah, AOA is great too. I haven't listened to too much of their stuff, but I like what I've heard. Anything that feels very run down cabin. There also could be a better wall that I don't have. Like the ivy wall isn't terrible. The shelving doesn't make sense though. Well, Okay, it probably doesn't make sense. We're going for barn. Barn house. Need some gear crafted, and they helped you out. Nice. Happy to hear it. Mine instantly went to Minecraft despawn times and was scared. Forget all games aren't like that. Okay, I will actually be right back. I'm gonna go grab some more water. I didn't grab enough before stream, but I will see you guys in 3. BRB. Hello and welcome back. How's it going? We are just getting started with some decorating. Trying to decorate a barn-inspired place. We'll see how it goes. Little barn house, yeehaw. Thank you for the welcome back, Chaos. And you got abducted for a while. Because your sibling called you, I have returned. Well, I hope it was good. Sibling. Hi, Luca. How's it going? Okay, well, this lighting is definitely giving barn. But it needs to be darker. Oh gosh! Excuse my sounds. Is my internet being okay? It's being weird on TikTok, but it's being normal here. Barn should have maybe like industrial lighting or something. Yeah, maybe this is like too minimal. I could agree with you there. What do you think about that, Ryuan, though? If you don't know, my island is inspired by the video game Lost Records Bloom and Rage. And in that video game, there are a bunch of deer that are like being kept in a barn on like it's like a deer hunting farm, unfortunately. It's very sad for the deer. But what do you think? For the 3 deer that I have on my island, do you think that the vibe should be perhaps, you know, kind of like barn houses? This one's better, you like? Okay. I'm glad. All is well in the world when you can't spell. Chaos, you downloaded Lost Records last night. That's so exciting. I'm excited for you. When you do play it, you'll have to let us know what you think. Maybe park sounds make the most sense. But yeah, at the same time, I kind of also want all of the deer's houses to be different and interesting, so I don't want to make them too samey. I guess it will depend. Excited and no worries, I shall let you know. Okay, I look forward to it. But yeah, maybe some like cardboard. Hi Stanley, welcome in. How's it going? I hope you have had a great holiday season. Currently doing some decorating here. Let's see. Long folding table could be nice. Can't hear you because I'm at work, but hi. Hi, silent hello. What have you guys' thoughts been on Stranger Things as you've been catching up on it? We've been hypercritical. Hypercritical. We really did not like seasons 2 and 3. We've even seen them before. And I, you know, when I reminisce, I generally have had good thoughts and feelings about season 2, but I didn't like it this time around. I was not a fan. But we're really liking season 4 so far. This is both of our first time seeing it. And we've both found it to be impressive. For sure. Seems like for good reason, honestly. I've been hearing a lot of conflicting opinions online. Yeah, I've been super tapped out. I wonder how season 5 is. I'm really curious. Laura has had a lot spoiled for her, but I have not. I have avoided spoilers, thankfully. B, I don't mean to alarm you, but I actually found your weakness. Pulls out a figure of Laura. You're correct about that. You're correct. I'll have to find out when you watch. I'm nervous. And Shakira's hips everyone's favorite member of Twice. Absolutely, Shakira, absolutely. After, just remember the Demogorgon thingy and you guys watching it together in college, right? Oh my God, Melon, I forgot about that. And you falling asleep? Did you try to watch with us or did you just like hang out with us while we happened to be watching it? The Demogorgon still be there where I'm at. Da, 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 da. I wonder if I should give her a bed. We're gonna be going hay bed. It's giving supply closet. So cute. Casual chainsaw. Yeah, what can I say? I'm decorating really adorably, really sweetly. I just hung out sometimes. I was chronically asleep. Well, yes. Winton. I love him. Millie's emote as well. That's so funny, Aunt. I love her, Winton. We're redoing crafts in Final Fantasy while messing around with Pokemon maps. I want to see if I can get better at making maps. Yeah, I'm sure you can. I'm excited to see your progress. All right, what other stuff do I want? Maybe a fire extinguisher? Metal can? It's really charming in here, I know. What can I say? Kind of a decorating professional. Baby! Best song. And Arctic asks, who here plays Final Fantasy 14? I know Riri does. I also know that my cousin really likes Final Fantasy 14, but aside from them, I don't know if anybody else does. Laura, your review of Stranger Things seasons 1 through 4 is that straight people need to cool it. This is my review of the real world. I agree. I agree on both fronts, wholeheartedly. It's true, the relationships in Stranger Things have been a lot. Too much. Way too much. They do constantly need to cool it. There's like, it's really frustrating because it feels like there can be no character grouping in the show without it being like shipped by the show, you know what I mean? Like they're like trying to pair characters together and being like, see, everybody thinks they should get together. Will they, won't they? It's just like pretty exhausting when that's every character. Yes, that's true. Melon used to be really into it. I finally found someone. Arctic, you don't have FF14 enjoyers in your life? Question mark. Okay. Didn't cost me a small mortgage just to play it. I'd still be playing FF14. It's a good title, but costs far too much to play if you work full time. Yeah, Chaos, that's fair. If you like, if it's not something you're gonna commit your whole life to, I can understand not being down. That's always been a big hesitance of mine in checking it out, the cost. Does it feel weird to have a deer decoration in a deer's house? Like a little. There is a free trial. I've heard the free trial is really good and really long. I've heard. Could play the trial unlimited. My cousin said he would love it if I streamed it, so maybe I need to. I think you should dedicate Bam's house, James Charles, Coca-Cola, hello. What an indecipherable chat message. Do you play it? I'd try it again with you. Eyeball emoji. Usually P tells people to play other games. I have heard that. I have heard that. And you know what? That's nice of him. Yoshi P is like, guys, please take breaks. Other games are out there. I know, it is nice that we've gotten into Reverse 1999, and it was great to hear your recent progress. I was delighted by it. It's always hard to like hang things on the walls of a shelf room like this, you know? Because like I want it to match up in a nice way. Welcome back, Amethyst. Just got done making food. Your son ate fruit, peanut butter crackers, and oatmeal. This is huge for him. His appetite was gone while sick, and he has refused oatmeal for a few months. My husband and I are having leftovers. Ooh, ramen. Iso ramen. That's excited. I love spicy ramen. An ant. There's a Windsong banner right now. For some reason, please tell me this means they are buffing her with a euphoria soon. Let's go. We hope so. Fingers crossed. But that's great news, Amethyst. I'm so glad that your son's appetite is back. And TBH, I understand him about the oatmeal thing. I was given oatmeal so much by my parents when I was a kid. I got so tired of it. And it's still hard for me to eat it because I'm still tired of it. I feel like certain foods, once you have them too much, it's like, this is dead to me. I can never consume this again. And that's me with oatmeal. Melon, what have you been playing? How's the gaming been going? What you been up to? I know you were just out of town as well, so like, you might be tapped out of your video games. Not the Ollie London mention. Not this again. Thinking about what else to put on the walls. Definitely a wall fan. Got lots of stuff hung high up, but I'm like, shelf items. Maybe, perhaps. Can I make this make sense? It just looks kind of silly. Oh, not the 2 light switches. That's probably good. Okay, let's make it a little bit dimmer in here, even. Hey, you've been playing the Reverse 1999 game mode called Series of Dusks the last couple days. And you can take yours and Laura's characters to use as assistants? My Nautica now, my Recoleta now. Though they're not as leveled as your characters, so I'm sure they are not as helpful as they could be. Melanie, you want to play Expedition 33, even if it's turn-based, but didn't play much while I was home. Did try It Takes Two with your bro. How did you guys like it? How was your It Takes Two experience? Okay. I need another item to sit on this surface. Gotta take things one step at a time. What is something else I can put here that gives barn vibes? Okay, bottle crates generally are good. Not really for the spot, but like, I gotta spawn one in. Cans? Love to use the can item. It's a life changer. Poor Deirdre living here. Hi, Toaster Strudel. Welcome in. Isaac, sad news. You were not one of the 10 people chosen to go to Nicaragua. I'm I'm so sorry. I know you were really excited about that prospect, so I'm sorry to hear it. I feel like when I don't get something I was excited for, I try to perceive it from the perspective of like, you know, maybe there's something here that you aren't meant to miss. Feel like everything happens for a reason, etc., etc. It's okay if you don't like to think that way though, but that's my perspective on it. So hopefully that's the case. Hopefully something else awesome and exciting is coming your way. I'm hoping that for you. Hey Space Laura, put your P5 Miss Radio on your profile so I can borrow her. I haven't really played any Reverse 1999 since I pulled Robuska because I didn't bring my iPad home and I hate to play games on my phone. I'm anti-playing games on my phone, but I will play them on my iPad. So I gotta get back into it now that I'm back here. Do, 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 do. None of this is really giving what I want it to be giving. Nothing else good to like just put on this surface in this room. Still getting your passport though? Yeah, definitely. That's a positive. You'll use it for something. Definitely a positive. Let's see. Oh, decorative bottles. That's a good one. Pet food bowl. Maybe this. Ooh, Melon says, Laura, I'm eating TJ's honey Greek yogurt with crunchy almond butter and honey drizzle, and I feel like you'd like it. Ooh, that sounds really good. I might even like that, Melon. I might even like that. That sounds kind of delicious. I love almond butter. That's something I got into this year. And I also used to really hate honey, but I can accept it more now. 2025 growth, guys. Got into liking pineapple on pizza. What can I say? I'm a changed man. I'm so open-minded now. I told my dad I'm into pineapple on pizza now, and he was disgusted. He was like, that's horrific. He was like, good for you. That's gross, though. I feel like maybe I have some kind of like stall type item that could be nice to have. Pineapple on pizza's big time. Congrats. Thank you. It's really good. I agree. I had some while I was home. Previous to this, I had only had pineapple on pizza from Domino's. I've had that a few times this year. But I tried it from a different place while I was visiting my family. And I liked it as well. Though I missed, it didn't have jalapenos on it. I missed them. So I think that's what I've learned. My preference about pineapple on pizza. Ideally, it's spicy. And maybe I want to section these off a little bit. If this will let me put it in the right spot. Okay, this kind of makes sense. Maybe I want more of a table over here than just like a box chair. I'd rather drink eggnog than have pineapple on pizza. And the idea of eggnog makes me sick. Hey, maybe 2026 is the year of pineapple on pizza and eggnog for you. For Ewan. Arctic, if you and Laura ever adopt a kid, who do you think would be the one to pop the first dad joke? So Laura, I would say makes more jokes than I do, but I feel like I make more dad jokes specifically. So I'm gonna put that on myself. I'm gonna take accountability for that. unfortunately. I'm curious if Laura would agree. Laura agrees. Okay, we are both giving dad. Hi, Kana. How's it going? I hope you've been having a good holiday season. It's wonderful to see you. We are currently decorating a kind of a barn in Animal Crossing. That is the vibe. Ooh. I haven't been here in a while. Well, Kana, I've also been off for the past week. So, it doesn't feel like that long to me. It's great to see you. Ryu, 2026 is the year of safe, predictable microwave food, like every year. Valid, valid. You and Laura remind me of the female versions of Mitch and Cam from Modern Family. I could see it, I could see it. Tough to decide who's who, though. I feel like we both have aspects of each of their personalities. Okay, do I need a little, like, entrance rug? Tough call. Maybe simple entrance path? It really blends in with the floor. Is it, like, is it even worth having? Ooh. No worries, Amethyst, you're all good. Oh, I could also add like a little wood section at the back. Like this. I don't know if that's really adding anything or taking away, but it's not terrible. Kind of neutral. Can't wait for tomorrow. You and your besties are going to dinner for New Year's Eve. I'm excited for you. That's awesome. Happy New Year's Eve. I've been wanting to know who I would be in Modern Family. I fear I may know the answer. Who are you thinking that you are? I haven't seen all of Modern Family, so I don't remember anyone's names. But if you say them, then I think I will know who you mean. There's Manny. This is looking, thank you, Tibbs. You know, it's looking good in the way that it's looking as intended. Would I want to live here? No, but is it what I'm going for? Yes. It's so hard not to like accessorize more. I want to give it more cutesiness, but it's not meant to be cutesy. It's meant to be a little dank and miserable. The episode where Gloria does her son's speech therapy with him is me trying to make myself sound less British. Brim, you love Modern Family? Modern Family is pretty funny. I haven't seen it in forever, but like I watched it, I think with my mom when I was a kid, and it always made us both crack up. Thinking about adding a little crafting table here. Again, just to fill it out a little bit more. But I actually think a random chair might be better. I don't know. Random chair. You love Abbott Elementary. I've heard the name Abbott Elementary. Does it have any relation to Modern Family? Yeah, I'm thinking this random chair. That's what we go with. Anything else? A box, perhaps, a bin to wrap it up. We could do stacked bags. Why do they have fertilizer? I don't know, but they might. Sure, okay, I think I feel good about that. I think this is a sleigh. This is what I'm going for. All done. You watch it with your mom every time an episode comes out. That's so sweet. I love that. Miwa, thank you for the love. Hana, I'll go check out your outfit in the Discord. I want to see. Love to see a fit pic. Oh, so cute. I love your little crop jacket. I love your belt. Love your hair. I love your accessories. I'm here for all of it. You're saying. This looks like all the best parties took place there. Yeah, I can see what you mean. Okay, well, we'll skip to tomorrow so that we can see it done. But also check my Nook Stop while I'm here. Thank you, Tibbs. I'll have to do like slightly different versions of that kind of idea for my other deer. Well, I didn't mean to go to the bank, but okay. Got the jacket at Ross. Hey, good find. Good find from Ross. Okay, they got KK March here. Do we have that? Or do we not? We do not. I will be purchasing. Anything else? Do I have this sporty skirt? I can't remember, so I'm buying it. Anything else? Sure, maybe the book. I feel like every time I see the moon rug, I want to buy it. So I assume I have, but I'm gonna buy it again. I actually slept on the hay during the family meeting when I was 9. It was so cool. Was it cozy sleeping on hay? I am curious. Hay reminds me of taking a hay ride, which is like when you ride in a, I guess it's like a horse-drawn buggy, and there's hay in the back that you sit on. When we went to go pumpkin picking at the pumpkin patch, they had hay rides there where you would like sit in a wagon on bales of hay and be brought to the pumpkin field. And that was always really fun. I remember going on a gay ride in elementary. Is this a typo? Is this the truth? I need answers. Hey. Was that autocorrect, Kana? Okay, let's go back to maybe 5:50 p.m. Make it a little bit later out. But we'll skip a day so that Deirdre's house is done. Gay ride is crazy. G and H are right next to each other. Shaking my head. Everyone, it wasn't bad to sleep on hay. Had to be fully clothed because it was cold. But you did manage to sleep. All right. I imagine it would be kind of soft. That's so goofy. I'm excited to be done decorating all of my villager houses, though, because once that's done, we'll have all of our villagers. We'll have decorated all of their houses. And then we really just have to decorate the island. Do you have any stone walls or the DIY for them? Hi, Jessica, welcome in. Please. I do not, unfortunately. I'm mostly using treasure islands, so I haven't been collecting a lot of stuff. But I wish you luck finding them. I see you sent a cooking mama meme, Bryn. Oh, we got a letter from Beau. My dreamy swan. I had a dream that me and you climbed to the top of a mountain in the dark. At the top was a couch. We sat and ate snacks and watched the sun come up. It was really chill and fun. Did I call you Bryn? Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Your name, it devolves, it evolves, it goes in different directions. And hi, Connor, welcome in. How's it going? Pierogies, a lot of pierogies, Ryu, and that makes sense. I love pierogies. I don't know that I've had them gluten-free. but they're delicious in general. You have a game on your Switch, you're playing it. What game are you playing? All right, putting some stuff in my storage. I also realized we don't really need our Nook Miles tickets anymore. Scary part about Cookie Mom is how she never stopped smiling. That's true. Does she smile even when she's evil? I feel like she does when she has like the fire in her eyes. You're also playing Animal Crossing? Nice. What are you doing in Animal Crossing? Let's see if I have any fossils hidden away in my storage. Sometimes I do. I do not right now. Australia, thank you for the love. I appreciate you. And hi, Kira. It's so nice to see you. How's it going? I always come up here and I need to go downstairs. I also smile when I'm evil. Me too. Ah, you're just selling everything that you can find on the island. That makes sense. Making that money. Making that cash. Okay, we just got KK March. A classic. We also need to work on my house. That's on the agenda. I think a few of the rooms aren't done. I can't remember which ones. Better go practice some vocals to stay awake. Let's go. I feel like I decorated the back room, but not the side rooms. Time to find out if I'm correct. Kira, you're good. Just had a long shift, so you're ready for bed. Oh, no, I did not decorate the back room. Okay, good to know. Well, I hope you can relax after your long shift and have a good rest. I also hope you had a good holiday season since I haven't seen you. Okay, good to know. I've decorated none of the side rooms. I've done the upstairs, I've done the downstairs, I've done the main room, but that is it. So I don't know if I've decided what I want to do with them, but keep that in mind. Shakira, that is terrifying. Setting the text upside down. Hello? I was like, is that upside down? Kana, you don't want to go back to school. When do you have to go back? After the 1st, I assume? That is pretty soon. Blech. Kira, your Christmas was good. Mine was also good. Thank you for asking. You got some new Switch games? What Switch games did you get? Did anybody else get any games from any sales? Any games as gifts? I would love to know. You go back January 5th, Kana. Okay, so you still got a minute. You still got 6 days. I hope you enjoy them. In other news, I got some new desk shelves. That'll be awesome once I get everything properly set up. Needed somewhere to put my figures that are gonna come soon. Oh, what figures are you getting soon? Have you told us? I can't remember. I feel like you did mention at least one. But I am a forgetful queen. Things be falling out of my brain left and right. Right, Amethyst, you got that Sashingo game. And then you ordered 2 projectors to hopefully better manage your son's watching things and you playing things. That's so exciting. That's a great use of Christmas money. I hope that that setup is good. I've always thought having a projector seemed like fun. 2 Deltarune figures and a lookup figure. That's awesome. Look up like from Mr. Chainsaw Man, Mr. Tatsuki Fujimoto, or is it a kind of figure? I'm assuming that it is. But yes, I would also love to see when you get your figures all set up. It's a kind of figure, okay. Fauna, you didn't get any games, but your bestie got you a Miku figure. That's so exciting. And you got gift cards and money and a digital camera. Congrats. That is a great haul. Who's standing over there, by the way? That's B. What is she looking at? I think she's looking up into that tree. I'm stuck here. Oh, never mind. I'll see her later. But I wanted to go see if Deirdre was home. We could check out her house. Here it is. I don't know how I feel about the wreath on the door. I'm like kind of 50-50 about it. But hey, she's here. She's crafting. Already putting the place to work. Right, she moved here from Pixie Dust, Sunny's Island. So cute. Amethyst, you found out you may already own Persona 5? Once you get done with being sick and you can go to your bedroom again, check the PlayStation library and see. That's so exciting. I hope you do. Yeah, maybe, do you think you like grabbed it on sale at some point? Shakira, you got 5 chocolate oranges? That's amazing. And you also got new keyboard switches for a new build. Really happy with that, how that's turned out. Maybe you'll post a typing reel in Discord or something. I would love to see. I would love to see. Wow, flexing on Kana with the chocolate oranges. I need to get some for the season 2. Kira, Hogwarts Legacy battles are so hard. Have I played it? I have played it. Have to preface anything I say related to that with, I hate J.K. Rowling. She's the worst, very against her. I did play that video game. And yeah, I think that it's not always super clear what level you should be in every area. So that could be part of the problem. I'd say if you're like struggling with certain battles, like maybe leave that area and go do some other stuff first to level up. Oh my God, Beau's house. Not the vibe at all, Beau. This is not what we're going for. I think we do his house next. I didn't get any games for Christmas. I've been tempted by some of the various game sales. And I did, you know, I did get my Switch 2 Pro controller, which I'm very happy with and have been using obsessively. I even like brought it with me to visit my family. Like I could have just used my Joy-Cons, but I love my Pro controller. It's so nice. When I saw my cousin, I was like, you gotta check out my Pro controller. You gotta try it out. It's so wonderful. So I'm upselling Nintendo. Yeah, you're welcome. What can I say? But other than that, I haven't gotten any games yet. I mean, I did get Elden Ring Night Rain for the collab that I'm doing on Friday. So that's a new game in my library. We don't do gift giving, but my brother made homemade Dubai chocolate. And there's this trending Dubai chewy cookie thing in Korea. So you made that with your cousins and forgot to bring some back. You're so sad. Oh. Was it hard to make and was it good? I'm curious. And the Animal Crossing update is January 15th. I'm really, really hoping that I don't have work that day because I'd love to do a 12-hour stream to play so much of the update. But if by some chance I do work that day and like not the day before or after, maybe we can just do it like around that day. I want to. And yes, Kana, absolutely I'll be playing Tamagotchi Life when it comes out. I can't wait for Nintendo to do their next Direct. I wonder when that will be. Here, you don't know if it's just because the buttons are fiddly on the Switch to battle. That could be true. I played it on PS5, so I'm not totally sure. Are you still pretty early on in the game? It's expensive and hard to make, but it's good. Oh, I'm glad you liked it, Melon. Ooh, Shakira, you can't decide if you want a villager hunt or do all vanilla. Doing all vanilla, would that mean that you only use autofills? And yes, that's true. Tomodachi Life is going to be on both. Switch 1 and Switch 2. Okay, so I need to do a different house shape than this one. I'm thinking maybe this house shape. But again, we're going for a cabin look. So it depends on if I can find something that feels like it suits that. Actually, I'm actually leaning this shape. If it has a cabin-y exterior. This is good. This kind of thing. Oh, yeah, Melon, I would love to do that. I would love to do that. I'm sure there's a gluten-free alternative. I feel like there's a lot of good stuff you could do with cookies that's gluten-free. I've yet to find a kind of cookie that I can't like make sense in the gluten-free way. I'm just like worried that the lighter wood gives like Tarzan. That's not the vibe I'm going for. We're going for shack in the woods. I don't hate the blue either, but darn this game. Why can't they give us some new exteriors with the update? That's what I want. Done the library quest with Sebastian, and it was very hard. Love him though. Yeah, I feel like do some different quests because I have also heard specifically that some of his are really difficult. If you like mainline his stuff too early, it's good to pace it out. But I agree, he's the best character in that game for sure. Want to come to Texas to go to an anime con? I would for sure, Arctic. What anime con are you going to in Texas? Really, if you want me to go to a convention, you have to get Laura to apply for their artist alley. Because if Laura tables at a con, then I'll go. Okay, I like this exterior and this door. I just need to find a roof that makes sense. But this isn't terrible. I say, half believing myself. So torn. Maybe this color is good. Oh, you got Mario Party Jamboree. Have you played it yet, Shakira? That's so exciting. Connie, you're so excited to buy it. You wonder if there's a way to transfer the Miis from the DS. That would be so cool. I bet there's not. That's like such an exciting, hope good thing for them to add if they did, but I feel like they wouldn't. It's too cool. What's my take on the social media for ban for people under 16 in Australia? I don't know how to feel about it, to be honest. I see the pros and cons. I think mostly I'm against it because I think it's really isolating to like queer kids. Such a big reason that I have this community is because I think that, like, I don't know, finding similar-minded people online, especially if you're queer, is really wonderful when you're young and like helps you find your people. Especially like imagine if you live in a really small town, the internet could be like your one escape from that. But at the same time, I feel like people live so online and I know that that's not necessarily good for them. So I'm kind of torn. Imagine a deer in the jungle. No, I can't do that. Hi, Charlie. Welcome back. Shakira Lads Island when? I would actually love to see that. Maybe you could convince Beau to make one. Arctic Animeverse. Like half the Persona 5 cast is going to be there? Half the Persona 5 cast. That's exciting. I'd love to meet maybe a Ketchy's voice actor, PBH. He does such a good job. Okay, I gotta get something to play music with. He'll just throw a radio in here for now. Hi, Vi! Welcome in! How's it going? impromptu meetup at the Space Laura artist table. Yes, absolutely. I wonder if it's difficult to lie about your age with the social media ban or not. I don't know. I'm curious. The only app that knows my real age is Flow is crazy. But I think that, like, because it's a law there, it's like illegal, you know? Like, your parents can get in legal trouble if you defy the social media ban in Australia. But I don't claim to know everything about it. And Vi, you're doing fantastic. Oh, I'm happy to hear it. I too am feeling freaking fantastic. And Ryuan, they say it's hard to get around. Shakira doesn't know what direction to take his island, and that's what's stopping him from playing. Thank you for speaking in the third person, Shakira. Well, you could list out all of your themes, and we could give our opinions. So, the last house I did was kind of giving supply closet / barn. Maybe this one I want to be more cabin-y. This is Beau's house, like I was saying. Something to think about. Melon, you think you're for it-ish, since exposure to the internet so young can be pretty harmful with predators. Definitely true. Miwa, thank you for the hydrate. Let's all stay hydrated together. Take a sip of some water. Hi, Maudie, welcome in. But I was chronically online since birth. Yeah, I know, it's... I don't know, I feel like maybe a total ban isn't the move. I wish that they could instead just add more safety or precautions, perhaps. More regulations. I don't know. Robbie Damon will be there. Arctic. You're convincing me. I've been to Texas once. A couple of years ago, I went with my friend for a concert she wanted to go to. I'm curious, is this the table I really want here? Is this the radio I really want? I'm torn. Time for me to just drop some stuff in that seems applicable. Do any of you wish that you hadn't had access to the internet at a certain age? Do you wish that it had been kept from you since till you were 16? I would say I do not wish that. But at the same time, like, I am a little bit older than some of you, so like, I wasn't too super online until my teens. Miwa, thank you so much for redeeming this beautiful Tate photo. There he is. That was Tate's first cat tree, a cactus. It always fell on him. Luckily, he has a better one now, though he also doesn't really like to use it, so. Bit of both. Kana, you wish that there was more regulation. You wish you had been kept from the internet. Ryuan, you're luckily an adult now, but screens are all I know. I would be devastated if they took them away from me due to my age. Riri, you're fully for it. Shakira, you were a teenager through COVID, so it was literally your only method of communication. And you also live in like a pretty small town. So that makes sense for you. The snack bag customization is crazy. I know, there are so many options. It's kind of awesome. It's interesting to hear you guys' perspectives. Miwa, thank you for this very chaotic image of Tate. He looks terrifying there. Thank you for the 11 bits. He must have had some catnip or something. Doo doo doo. Okay, we could have a cordless phone. That definitely feels of the time. And it's just a social media ban for the youths? Or is it like all internet access? Because I assume they can still use like Google. But I also don't know. Like I said, I haven't really looked into it. Brim, thank you so much for resubscribing. What the heck? I appreciate you so much. That's major. That's epic. I gotta put this on. Bokoblin headband time. And I have to write you on my board. Let me get my sock. Happy late Christmas present. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the late Christmas present. Truly means the world to me. And whose room is this? This is Beau's room. He's just another one of the various deer. So I'm going for a similar kind of vibe as the house that we just did, Deirdre's. VelvetCove is here. If you don't know, we have a daily sub goal here of 3. And if we hit it, I wear this silly headband. And we hit it, so let's go. It's silly headband time. All right, Brim, here you are on my board. Da-da-da! Brim! You made it! Thank you very much. I'm just going to set it beside me for now. I missed an X! Ugh! That is so embarrassing for me. You're right, I missed the last one. Shaking my head. Stupid! Ugh. ACNH. Okay. I fixed it. There it is. Correct. Much better. I love to be my VelvetCove self. Themes you're considering, Shakira, are basic tropicore, cottagecore, citycore, etc. I always like your tropicore a lot. And Miwa, thank you for the 11 bits for Tate. There he is, looking so slayful. That's him showing off his lip gloss. Speaking of Tate, Laura and I ordered him some cat stairs today, which I'm very excited about. He struggles to get up onto our bed at night, so we have a bunch of like plastic bins that he can walk up as fake stairs. But we got him like some actual stairs that can live there permanently, so that's good news. He doesn't have to just walk on bins anymore. Finish doing a random starter town map for Pokemon. Nice, Riri, let's go. Congratulations. Doing the Lord's work, saving Tate's joints, yes. And he's curled up on your feet right now. Oh, maybe he's forgiven you, Laura. He says, you bathed me and I was upset, but we can be friends again. Shakira still can't decide. Maybe, oh, Shakira, do you need to put them on a like a randomizer wheel like I love to do? I always find that a great way to make a decision when I'm indecisive. This is very random, but a hype train is starting. Let's go. Level 1, baby. I feel like that was kind of delayed, but all right. Melon redeems, show us Tate. Well, sorry, Tate. He's laying on Laura's feet, but now I have to go get him. So get wrecked. Laura, this is very important. You need to take Tate and put him on top of Bee's head. He would not like that. He would be upset. Do you revoke it, Melon? I'm happy to go get him. Unless you don't want me to. I can abduct him. Get wrecked, Laura. Okay, when he gets up naturally. Laura, you let him know. You let us know when he's off your feet. And we'll come snatch him up. It is pretty sweet that he's hanging out with you. All right, we got some food options here. I might change this. I feel like it's too low contrast. I want something that's a brighter color. Maybe the blue? Sure. I think that's fine. I'm not evil. Well. Also, in case you are not subscribed here, we do have an ad break starting in about a minute. We run 3 minutes of ads every hour here on Twitch just to keep the pre-roll ads off so that when you initially enter stream, you're not immediately hit by ads because that sucks. But thank you for sticking around if you do. I appreciate you being here. Got a cot bed. I'm like thinking about what the purpose of this little cabin is. Maybe this, the enamel lamp? Why do cats always like to sit in the most inconvenient positions for you? Like, yes, let me sit on your feet so you cannot move. I don't know, they're such haters, to be honest. I think they like to be inconvenient. They like to make our lives harder. Okay, right now I'm kind of perceiving this as like a break room, perhaps? That's what I've decided I'm going with. Disney Carnival Cruise. Yes, Shakira, do Christmas. Do Christmas. I support you. It is time. It's finally time. It's time to lock in on a Christmas island. At long last. Hi, Brighton. Welcome in. Who's everyone's favorite villager / villagers that you'll never let move away? My favorite villager is Vesta, the sheep. I don't have her on my current island, but I love her. If I had like a forever island that wasn't themed, that I never changed, it'd be all about her. What about you, though? I could do like a fuzzy brown rug. Do, 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 do. Literally all of my villagers are prisoners. I can never let them go. Yep, that's true. That's true about Laura. Ooh, this lighting is cute. I like it. Laura, today you're a goopy carbonara fishbone. I still can't believe Beau got the bellhop fishbone earlier. Yours are Lucky and Stitches. Oh, I love Lucky. And Lily, yours is Poppy. She's adorable. Good choices, good choices. Shackled by the carbonara. Yeah, Laura will always be the goopiest and the most carbonara. Let's see. What else could we have in here? Miwa, yours are Fauna and Stitches. Good choices. I'm glad I have one of your faves, Fauna. Ruin, you like creepy villagers you mentioned when I said, oh, about Herobrine. You'd make a village about him. That would be scary. There are some really creepy Animal Crossing islands. We visited some when we did one of our, I think our last Dream Address tour that we did around like the Halloween season. There were some creepy islands that I really liked. What's my opinion on goopy carps? So what? Okay, what do you mean goopy carp? Poppy Loki doesn't fit the Junimo Core island I'm going for, but I can work for it. Yeah, you know what? I'm into it. I think Poppy, you could pick a villager that goes less, you know what I mean? She goes okay. A goopy, that's what I mean, Ryuan. That's what I mean. And yes, I know you're a sprinkle lover and a diva lover, Shakira. Of course, of course. Goopy carps are whatever you want them to be. Well, makes me think of goopy carbonara, which is a dish in The Sims, and I assume a real life pasta dish as well. My opinion is I've never had it, but I'd love to try it. Give me some goopy carbonara. Sounds good to me. Goopy carbs! This freaking deer is in like every villager house on this island. And it is what it is. We eat carp during Christmas Eve in Poland. Ooh. Didn't an ad just happen? Or was it like pretty? Oh, I bet it waited until the hype train ended. That's why. Fish bones bot. Melon, do you play Lost Records or ACNH? You should play Lost Records. Did you watch me play all of it? You probably watched me play like bits and pieces, right? Cherry asked to leave today. I regret telling her yes. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I love Cherry as well. I hate to hear it. Only bits. I think you should try it, Melon. I'd love to hear your feedback on it. But at the same time, I know ACNH 3.0 is coming, so that's important too. But no, I say Lost Records. It's not super long, Lost Records. And thank you, I agree. My YouTube video about it was iconic. Anyway, like I said, we're going for break room aesthetic in here. I'll put some cameras. The camera's so unpleasant. In the 2000s, they were selling live carp in the grocery store. People bought them, kept them in a bathtub. They killed and cooked them? Oh my god, that is crazy. That's pretty recent. People wouldn't do that now. Put the tier list in the Discord. Let's go, Shakira. I'm glad. I remember you've been working on that. I will have to check it out. Maybe I'll have to check it out right now, to be honest. It's pretty important. It's crazy. Your 0 out of 10 is crazy. Kiki, one of my favorite villagers. Puddles, Dom. How could they be 0 out of 10? Bob is like the face of this game. He's like the face of the franchise. Blue Bear in 1 out of 10. All I can do is shake my head. I'd shake my fist. All very upsetting. Now you can't buy them live, and that's a good thing. Yes, I agree. I agree for sure. It is crazy that that was that recent. Julian and 1 out of 10. That is crazy. Okay, I have 2 cameras in here. I would like you to appreciate Vesta, a sheep no less, in 9 out of 10. Okay, I do appreciate that, I do. Melon is saying that Broccolo is bullyable. And I kind of agree. Okay. Maybe I need to find some more big furniture that I gotta put in here. People, thank you for this beautiful Tate photo titled Gween, like his eyes. I think that's one that I added recently. He's so silly goofy. I think a couple lockers feel like they make sense in here. I think my taste in villagers is an acquired one. I would certainly agree with that. I'd certainly agree. Fang and Sasha are high up, so you can accept this, Aunt. Okay. I can understand. If the faves are safe, then what is it to complain about? Arctic, there's an abridged Persona 5 episode someone made, where at the end, Ryuji was like, "You shot me! You freaking shot me! You spun around in circles and shot me! Also, you have like a dozen Persona, and you choose to finish him up with a gun? Why?" You know, that's kind of a valid point. It's kind of a valid point, but sometimes it's just so much easier. Oh, I think a safe might be nice. I kind of like this color. Feels very like vintage safe. Enjoying the game so far, brings back some nostalgic memories. Oh, I'm so glad, Chaos. I'm glad you're checking it out right now. That's so exciting. Sorry about yapping, but it just hit me. No, that's totally okay, Ryu, and this is a yap zone. You are in the yap zone when you are in this chat. So, it's okay. That is really interesting though, like, we have live lobsters in grocery stores here, but never like live fish. Glad everyone glossed over Stitches at 1 out of 10. Oh my god, Shakira, I didn't even notice that. Didn't even notice that. Saw Lobo in 2 out of 10. Oh, Laura's dad, Lobo. TBH from Lost Records, I really want to know if any of them jumped down the pit and what would happen, because OMG, I need to know. You may be having that wish come true, I'll be honest. I don't want to say too much, but things happen. Events unfold. To be honest, now I'm thinking maybe this should be a work table instead. Yeah, I think that would be better. A workbench. is looking pretty good so far. I think it could use a few more various items, but we're on the right track. Maybe a water cooler, again, since I said it's a break room. That kind of makes sense. But I feel like certain items feel like they need to live in a corner. I don't know if it's weird to have a water bucket, like, by the water cooler. I think it's weird. And we ignored Kid Kat and Tangy being a 3 out of 10. Okay, Kid Kat, not obsessed. Tangy, I cannot agree. Love the bulls and cats. I know. Oh, a second fan could be nice. Well, Shakira, I'm glad that at least you're self-aware that your Animal Crossing villager opinions are pretty controversial. And you're not, you know, trying to force them on anybody. You're just living your truth. And like, who can be mad about that? Not me. Ooh, I want a stool or something. Like we need more places to sit in here. I have Monique, Olivia, Pearl, and Stinky. Stinky as well. Oh, Stinky underrated villager, so I'm here for that. Arctic. Not gonna say a word because B likes Vesta. Gonna sit my butt down. Arctic, I know your thoughts on Vesta, you know. We agree to disagree on that point. I appreciate your reluctant acceptance. The question is, can I fit like one more seat? Maybe this one, maybe? Sure. I think this looks okay. Maybe I could use a little bit more wall stuff. Out of any of the villagers, who would you snack with? Like snack on? Like actually eat? What villager would you eat? Good question. Probably meringue. I would eat meringue. I think she'd be tasty. Arctic, you'd go Zucker. Takoyaki. Valid choice. Zuckerberg. Don't worry, I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant. Tangy is a little orange. Yes, that's true. Shakira, you'd be eating Egbert? Honestly, well, we wouldn't be missing him, so that's a good choice. Oh, Egbert's gone? Darn. Actually, would this make more sense? I was popping this hot radiator here. But it might sit better like back here. Yeah, that looks good. Adds to the cluttered look. Okay, I don't think that needs to be there. Sometimes I feel like it's too much to have like the heater and the AC in a place, even though like realistically they would have both. Imagine someone saying something unhinged, like Julian. Melon, did you not say Julian? I'm pretty sure you did. Time to eat some horse. Laura would not allow that, though. You got cherries as your fruit and Agnes and Clyde. I know that you're an Agnes fan. Agnes enjoyer. That's a good start. How do you feel about cherries? I'm not picking one of the cows for steak. Picking my head. The poor cow villagers. Okay, what else? What else can I put in here? Maybe a basic wall clock. I don't think I've put a clock in here yet. Makes sense by the water cooler. Again, giving break room. Tate's up! Alert! I gotta get my son! Wee woo. Okay, I will go grab him. I'll move you to the full screen for a second. Be right back. Son acquisition time. Tate does not trust me right now. Say hi, Tate. Say hello. He does not want to be here. Say hi. Bye, Tate. Didn't go well. He does look so cute, right? He used to just destroy his collars all the time, but this one's lasted a long time because it's velvet. And that just has happened to be a much better material for a collar. He was so grumpy though. He just doesn't trust us right now because he just had a bath. Love him clawing out of your arms, literally. That's how he's feeling. He's like, I trust no one. Get me out of here. Poor little man. It's fair. He was bathed. But also that's what he gets for pooping in the car. All right, we got keys. Got a bulletin board in the corner. Kind of a neglected bulletin board, I would say. Are we deciding what Pokemon we would eat now? Or Melanie gave your cat a bath and he cried like crazy. Just wanted to leave and didn't scratch at all. Oh, poor guy. Me and Aunt are back and the theory was right. Here's the rest of the peeled orange skin. We have about 40 gallons of juice. Are we talking about tangy skin? I don't know, I've lost the plot a little bit. If so, that's really sad. Oh, we could have like a party garland from like a party that happened previously. She was resistant, but it worked. This is so sad. Or tangy. Well, I'll take some orange juice, I guess. You have some to spare. Hey, whoa! Not Vesta. That's my girl. We will be leaving her alone. Okay, what else can I stick on the walls? I need like one more poster. We're close. My favorite diva. Are you excited for the January update? I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's so soon. 16 days. What about you? You excited? It's gonna be so peak. I know. I feel like so many people are gonna be coming back to Animal Crossing that haven't played it in ages. which is awesome. All right, I think this is looking pretty good. This is looking pretty nice. Maybe one more KK album. I think this is good. I might turn down the light a little bit more. I like my lighting real low in this game. Okay, this is the place. This is Beau's house. Love this house, thank you. True, true. I'm sure there will be more Animal Crossing videos. People will be making the content about the Animal Crossing. Are you deciding who you are as a Pokemon? What about you? What Pokemon is you core? I thought you guys were deciding what Pokemon to eat. We're gonna be skipping a day. I don't know. I'm not the... I'm Audino coded. I think I picked who I was, and it was someone who's like kind of Jigglypuff-like. You know, the lady with the egg? She's got an egg. Pokemon with egg. Pouch. Oh yeah, I think I'm kind of giving Chansey. I don't know. What do you think? You see it? But yeah, I thought you were talking about which one you should eat. Because we were talking about which Animal Crossing villager you'd want to eat. I've been starved for so long. Yes. We're ready for the return of Animal Crossing. Okay, skipping a day. Shaman. I will be looking up these Pokemon. Thank you. Pokemon. Shaman. Hi, Guru. Welcome in. It's nice to see you. Oh, Shaman is so cute. What a cute little Pokemon. I think Laura is Gotharita vibes. Oh, I like the name. Gotharita. Whoa, that's a slayful Pokemon. Guru, we're talking about what Pokemon would be you core. Do you have one that is your choice? That exudes Guru? Oh my, this is the Pokemon that you're eating? Vixen? Wait, they look delicious. Great choice, great choice. Arctic, you would eat Jinx. I like that you actually are deciding which ones you would eat. Not off the top of your head. Okay, that's okay. I'm not a huge Pokemon person, so I didn't have a good answer to this question. Oh, Gotharita is giving... Bag in my hand. We got a letter from Kitty saying, "My dear Swan, is there anything better than receiving a letter from someone out of the blue? I think not. It makes my heart pitter-patter with excitement. I hope this letter has done the same for you. Much love, Kitty." My heart is pitter-pattering. Laura actually gives you Excadrill vibes. I wonder what Laura's opinion. Oh, this is giving Venture. That's giving Venture. I can definitely see that, Arctic. Wait, I can't remember the other one that you said, Shakira. Audino. Audino. Pokemon. Oh, so cute. Very cute one. I can see what you mean. That does give me. So we just decorated Beau's house. Let's see if he's home. Oh, here's Deirdre in the wild. Let's say hey. Sup, whatevs? Where you headed? Oh, she's so cool. She's so casual. She's so relaxed. Satin's got a ton of food I've never heard of. Trying to come up with meals for as many as I can. Like which ones? Like pears? Like cherries? Okay, Beau is home. I wanted to make Beau's house and Deirdre's house like go well together next to each other. I would say they do. I do kind of want to pay to remove the wreath from Deirdre's house, but... Hi, Isaac. Welcome back. Oh my god, I hope your snow shoveling went okay. I hope it was all right. I'm also Tinkaton coded. Oh, I like this one. This is a good looking Pokemon. I'm into it. With the giant hammer, that's giving Jinx Arcane. Only an inch or so? Not bad. Okay, I'm happy to hear it. Glad it was not too much. Ooh, okay, getting a DIY for a spooky standing lamp from Beau. Want Laura to come back just to us having dozens of conversations about her and being like, what are y'all doing? She would be confused for sure. I think she was just feeding Tate. I was asking my cousin the other day because he's been into Pokemon forever and ever. If he feels like, I don't know, like it's too tough to get into when you're an adult. Because I'm always like, I've played some Pokemon games like I've said, but it's never really been my bread and butter. But I like the idea of being more into it. And he said no, he feels like there is no age limit to getting really into Pokemon. But I don't know, I feel like a lot of people who are into it got into it when they were pretty young. So sometimes I feel like I missed the boat. Okay. I think I'm gonna do the thing. I think I'm gonna pay to quote unquote redo Deirdre's house just to remove the wreath from her door. I know that's kind of dramatic, but Pokemon is so easy to get into. Like, if you like a story game and collecting cute things, that's all you need. I want Laura to come back and smite Shakira for ranking Lobo solo. Me too. Oh, Melon, responding to Shakira's comment. Do you disagree? You just pick the cute ones and follow the game. Do, do, do. And why haven't I been able to get into it yet? Residence Home. I like to think maybe I just haven't played the right one. I don't know. Or maybe it's just been a long time since I played one. Maybe I haven't tried hard enough. I love the idea of replaying X and Y and then playing Legends EA. Okay. Who was I just talking about? I was talking about you, Deirdre. I was talking about you. Hate having to pay $9,000. 9,000 American dollars to take the wreath off of Deirdre's door. Since they're related, like I've heard they're very related, so I feel like I would want to play X and Y again first. I did really like those games, X and Y. Okay, wait, I need to see Cloth. Wait, that's such a Laura facial expression. You're so right about that. That's so funny. Cloth. Good call out. Ryu and X and Y, yes. Ryu, and which Pokemon games have you played? Okay, well, this is literally all I wanted to do, so. All set. Paying quite the price just for this. Oh God. I'm saying let's do the interior. I meant to say let's just move along. Let's just move along, Tom Nook. It looks great. Only 2 more villager houses to do. Should I lock in and finish them tonight is the question. Only X and Y, an Omega Ruby, and Alpha Sapphire. For like 10 minutes. Okay, so not much. Okay, immediately skipping another day. next, we've been doing the trio of the deer villager homes. So I think that the next one to do that would make sense would be Fauna. I think we should do Fauna's house. And then after that, we will finish with Katt's house. And then everybody's houses will be decorated. Which is kind of awesome. Nope, not opening Overwatch. Wrong game. So here you feel like you are kind of Jellicent core. Let me look at Jellicent. Oh my god, I searched Shakira Jellicent and it's just pictures of Shakira. Pokemon. Oh, that's so cute, Shakira. Yes, I could see it. I could see it. I love that. In both colors. Hi, Poodle! Oh my gosh, it's so nice to see you. Everybody, please go check out the Poodle Doodle 10. Wonderful streamer, wonderful person. Very cool, very awesome, very nice. And you were playing some My Sims Agents. How was it? How was the My Sims Agents? I hope it was great. I hope you had a lot of fun. I played that game a lot as a kid. So I'm a big fan. You finished it? Oh, how was the end? Was it everything you remembered? Oh, we have a visitor at the campsite today? Gonna be checking that out. We are playing some Animal Crossing here. If we haven't met before, hello, my name is Bee, also known as Honey Garlic Fish Bones. And I'm working on my Animal Crossing island today, which is inspired by the game Lost Records, Bloom and Rage, which, if you haven't heard of it, is from the people who made the game Life is Strange. And yeah, it's one of my favorites. So I'm probably like halfway done with this island, and tonight I've been really locking in on decorating my villager homes on my island. The ending on a cliffhanger was just as frustrating as when I was a kid. And we really thought we were going to be getting a sequel, but we didn't, did we? There was no My Sims Agents 2. Shaking my head. I wonder how that game did. Like, I wonder how it sold. We didn't. I'll be mad about that forever. For the rest of my days. What conclusions have we reached? Because I'm hearing that everyone is like 50 different Pokemon. My favorite one that you mentioned for me, Ant, was the one with the hammer. I liked that one a lot. And Laura's definitely that crab. We were Poodle Raiders. We were talking about what Pokemon you would be if you were a Pokemon. So if you're into those games, let us know. Here's a letter from Dobby received. Oh, Swan. I don't even know where this came from, but I ain't got the space for it anymore. It's collecting dust, and I need that dust for my dust collection. So it's yours now. Do what you want with it, kiddo. Subtle, ain't it? I like Rowlet because he's round. That's a good choice. And a valid reason. Well, I think we deserve to be mad at EA for the rest of our lives for not giving us My Sims Agents 2. Also, hello? Dobby gave me this? This is, really? Time to see if it's real. Though I can't imagine Dobby would have sent me a fake. I'm Esper, real and true. That's all I know in my life. You know what, Ant? Yeah, I think that this makes a lot of sense. Esper also gives Ollie vibes, so I can see it. Do 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 do. Blathers, is this real? Real or fake? Tell me. I need to know. Send me the real one. How did Dobby get his hands on this? I have a lot of questions. Let's go see it displayed. It's very nice though. I don't know that I've ever been sent art from a villager. There it is, the gallant statue, courtesy of Dobby. Thank you, King. Thank you. Hey B, what do you call Mariah Carey when she's preparing for winter in October? Mariah Scary! That's a good one. We're selling the statue? No, we did put it on the island. You give it to the museum. Blathers collects like one of every item. Dobby is Michelangelo. Confirmed! Look at him eating his sandwich. That's Michelangelo right there. Real and true. Oh, I could have also donated this fossil, but I didn't. Oh, well. Okay, let me go look at Deirdre's door. Yeah, better without the wreath for sure. Feeling good about this. So Fauna's house, we're gonna do Fauna's house next. She lives in kind of a weird spot. She lives right there. So again, I want it to be looking very cabin-y. I also want to make sure you can't like see it and another house within the same frame, because then I wouldn't want them to look too samey. You can a little bit. You can a little bit. Okay, this is good to know. Time to go see Mr. Tom Nook. Made you a Pokemon trainer card? It's in the disc? It's a mix of Pokemon we suggested for you and others we think fit you. Wait, let me look. Oh, what? It's so cute. Thank you for making that for me. It's adorable. The Tate one. Yeah, I think those all do fit me. I love that they're all pink. I'm definitely a pink Pokemon for sure. I'm obsessed with that Shakira. I have to save that. Hello, Purple Toad. Welcome in. Purple Toad, I just figured out, like yesterday, that you are Clem, the orange, in the Discord. I'm glad to know this about you. Oh my god, Dobby's also here now. He just gave us a statue, and now he's here. Happy post-holiday. I hope your holidays have been going well. Hello, Dobby. I was just in the area, and I thought I'd stop by and see what you're up to, kiddo. Well, I'm just vibing. I'm just hanging out. Check it out, kiddo. I got you a fast food uniform. Just a little gift. Enjoy. What? He loves me. Give me a fast food uniform. Wait, is he trying to say I need to get employed? Is he trying to tell me I need to get a job? It's kind of rude, Dobby. Oh, and then he just sits on my stool, starts reading a book in my house. The gall of some people. What? Does he think he's my father or something? Job jump scare. This is so disappointing. Dobby, who do you think you are coming to my house and saying this? I feel deeply disrespected. That's what I have to say. Anyway, you can still call me Purple Toad though, but I'm glad you know my other name. Yes, I'm glad to put two and two together, but this is good to know. And Shakira, I'm excited to see yours because that's so cute. He's trying to enjoy his baked potato. I knew I smelled some baked potatoes. Smells good too. In fact, maybe tomorrow's dinner ought to be some baked potatoes. He's just, he's here for the free smells he can get in my house. Hey, since I'm here, you want to play a game or what? Let's do it. Okay. It's time for high card, low card for an anorak jacket. Let's see if we get it. Here, you're gonna do two. One for your team of Pokemon that are U-Core, and one for ones you would use. Okay, interesting, interesting. Are we sure his name is Dobby and not Dobby? Dobby? We actually don't know. I have never heard anyone definitively say his name. But I'm curious. Don't worry, I told him to let you in. Well, it worked because he let me win. Oh, he's leaving now. Okay, goodbye. Take care. What do you guys think? Do you think it's Dobby or Dobby? Well, here's my anorak jacket. That's a keep. That's a keep. I like that item. I'm here for it. Let's put it in storage. And then I also got this great fast food uniform. That I think I will... actually, maybe I'll keep it. I'll keep it. I was gonna sell it, but you know what? It was a great gift. Thank you so much. Say it like the villain from MHA. Unfortunately, I don't know their name. I actually also thought it was Dobby at first. I don't know why I changed my mind on it. I, an intellectual, call him Ken. Well, you must be right about that. Riri, you must be. So next, I don't know why I went into my house, to be honest, but next on the agenda is decorating Fauna's house. So let's sit on down. Let's talk to Mr. Tom Nook. Okay, Tomothy, Nookathy. Let's talk homes. It's his Japanese name, so actually I am indeed right. That's funny to know. It definitely gives a different vibe to be named Ken. Okay, Fauna, it's finally your turn. So she's gonna have another house of a similar vibe to the other ones we've just done. Kind of woodsy. I'm curious how you feel about the like outdoor-indoor houses, if that makes sense. When like a house's interior is supposed to kind of look like an exterior. I'm always kind of indecisive about those. Okay, I think I want to go for this house shape. Yeah. Keeping it pretty simple. Do, 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 do. Mostly just picking like wood tones so it feels foresty. I do love these doors, but I've used a couple like in the surrounding area, so I feel like I should use different ones. Do, 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 do. Maybe like a this. Do I want a wreath? I feel like I've been using too many wreaths, to be honest, so. I'm keen to not use one. Yeah, this should be fine. It's giving cabin. And then let's work on the interior. I like that we're just supposedly imagining all of this and like describing it in detail to Mr. Tom Nook. Wow, so Fauna had a basic house. Full of basic furniture. I wonder if I got her pretty early on. To be honest, I don't really remember. But let's see. I need to give her a music player. First of all, we'll start with this one. A cassette player. In black. Purple Toad, thank you for the love. It's great to have you here. Okay, you know, I think the place is done. I think it looks great. I think that's it everything we needed. Oh, Tate's here. I was like, Aura? No, Tate. Oh, he's decided to come see us. Chaos, thank you for the hydrate. Tate, I've got a bunch of crap around. Tate, don't forget to stay hydrated. He's looking at me like, what's all this stuff? Honey, I'm sorry I was showing everyone my Christmas presents earlier. So there's not a lot of spaces for you to walk. I think he might leave. I think he's offended, quite frankly. You can sit on the edge of my desk if you want. But please don't knock anything over. Miwa, thank you for redeeming this beautiful Tate photo titled Meep. It's a classic. And thank you for the 11 bits. So, like I said, we're giving woods again. Yo, this looks beautiful. There's literally nothing there. What do you mean? It's looking great. Oof, that's such a good spooky wall. I could do something like this. I guess if we're in the forest. But again, I'm always like indecisive about houses of this type. The indoor, outdoor. Outdoor, indoor. But just like thinking about the area in which I'm putting this, it could be cool. I'm like a little torn. Tate is just sitting on the corner of my desk right now. He's just hanging out. Think about like, what if I put down a little fire in the middle? Maybe a little party lights arch. You've put your trainer cards in the gaming general part of Discord. They're both so good, Shakira. Ones on the left of the Pokemon I think are Core, aka Lanky Twinks. The ones on the right are ones you would use. Whoa, Inteleon, so Lanky Twink. Absolutely. Same with Watchdog. Or Watchog, excuse me. And the other ones are the ones you like to play with. Very nice, very nice. I love to see it. Love to see people's choices. Definitely feels indicative of you. Okay, we're on the hunt for fire. Maybe a kettle bathtub, to be honest. Like if I was trying to make it spooky witch core. Give it some rain sounds. Watchdog is one of your new favorites. Oh. A fresh new fave. We love to see it. Fauna has to live in the spooky, scary house. Tough to be her. But I think I like this idea. Literally, he's your favorite just as of making the trader card. He's so silly. Fresh new fave. Time to get him in the game. Have you still been playing any X and Y? Or Legends EA? All right, maybe like a tire stack around would be nice. Adds to the immersion. Wait, definitely like the grimy tires. Okay, we're taking a headband break. Break for the cranium. Got bored of it because the first half of the plot is the same thing over and over, so you haven't touched it in a while. Right. I do know about the system there. Battling from Z to A. But I've heard that like at a certain point they like kind of move you along. They're like, you know what? I think you've done enough of this. Time to skip ahead. We could have like an abandoned gas pump. Feels a little random. Let's wait for a bit. Whose house is this? This is Fauna's house. She lives deep in the woods. So I was thinking of giving her a bit of a weird, creepy forest witch house. And this is what I've ended up with so far. There are other bips and bobs you don't want to spoil, but they're the same thing over and over. Ah, well, that's too bad. I hate when a game story is like full of repetition. Too much of the same thing over and over again. Ooh, the simple well could also be cool here, though. Do, 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 do. I also realize this is not even. This feels like nice and referential to the abyss. Maybe I want this. Lots of fire around. Ooh, I hope your pasta is good, Aunt. I hope you're enjoying. I'm jealous. I should eat more pasta after this if there is any more. If there's not, that's okay. Laura needs to pack some for work tomorrow, and that's the priority. But pasta was, it's now gone. I will consume naan. Let's go. Pasta and naan, delicious. Even if there's anything else I can cram in here. I love carbs. Me too! Let's go carbs. Okay, I actually don't know if we can have music in here. I don't know if music makes sense. This might be a quiet house. A house for spooks! Okay, let's make the lighting even lower, and I might make it a little bit like pink. Do I like it pink or purple? Ooh, maybe purple. Maybe pink. I'm torn. Maybe purple. Let me walk around in it. Well, Fauna's really living in luxury. She's living it up out here. She's having a great time. She loves this place. Everything's fine. Nothing concerning going on there. You're welcome, Tom. Okay, so just one more to work on. Very exciting. Better than living in a farm where you'll soon be killed. Yeah. Well, I guess you're right about that. So now we just need to do Katt's house, which is a different vibe. I actually do have, I think there are reference images I can pull up of the character's bedroom that I'm trying to recreate. So time to skip ahead one more day. One more day. To October 6th. Oh, playing so much Tears of the Kingdom was really nice. I could have played more, but I decided Laura and I should watch some Stranger Things. Because otherwise we would never catch up. Okay. I AirPod swapped. I forgot about doing that. I wonder if that's something I'll need to do when I get my new AirPods eventually, when they come in the mail. I'm hoping they won't die quite as quickly. So like hopefully they could last a full stream without dying on me. To go get some more water as well at some point. I'm thirsty. Hello, Isabel. It's October 6th. Oh god, the fall fishing tourney's coming up. Ooh, you are late, but KK Dirge would be good in there. I agree, Amethyst. Mostly like, because it was in the woods, I didn't know if a music player made sense. I wish sometimes you could not have one and you could just have it like be coming from nowhere. Vivian writes, my dear friend Swan, I'm writing to you because we get along so well. Also, I wanted to tell you that I value open and honest communication. So please, if anything ever comes to mind, feel free to talk to me. I'm here for you. Talk soon, Vivian. Okay, Vivian. Yeah, I'm not really into the tourneys, but to be honest, like, was I into them in the other games? Not really. So, I don't know if it feels just like an ACNH thing. I've always just attributed it to not being my thing. But I always skip them. This whole area really needs to be like landscaped and decorated. The New Leaf ones gave you so much stuff. I don't remember. Purple Toad, gonna head out for a bit, but you may be back later. No worries. Until then, toodaloo. Thanks for being here. It was great to see you. Fauna's reading in her scary house. Great. Wonderful. Once decorated your whole ACNL house with fishing tourney stuff. So it must have been pretty decent looking. And thank you, I'm glad you enjoyed my spooky house. There's this one moment in Lost Records where they're like, there's like a chase scene in the dark and it's spooky. And there's a fire, so it feels like kind of a reference to that. Let me do a dig. Fossil! But yeah, so there's only one house left to decorate and it's Katt's house. Let's see if she's here. Let's see if she's here. So Katt, I have living like up on a hill. She lives up here. She's in her house. Funny that the ceiling and walls are completely bare because like you can't put stuff on the outside wall. Yeah, you can't. Absolutely not. Amethyst, not the chase scene from Silent Hill F reference. Ants trauma. Oh god, so Katt's original house looks like this, which is not for me. Absolutely not. So we will be redecorating. I'll have to go talk to Mr. Tom Nook about that. Oh, Red's also here. Let's go see Red really quick first. I love to see what the man has. Oh, Red, darling, what do you have for me? Even though I'm not doing great at remembering like what stuff I've bought for my museum and what I have not. I know your policy guy. Okay, which one is this one? Amazing painting. Who's this fellow? So this is Red. I think this is fake. Red sells artwork, a lot of which is fake. And you just have to kind of like look real close to tell what's real and what's not. But you can donate the paintings that you buy or the statues that you buy to the museum. But if they're fake, they tell you. They're like, how could you buy this fake artwork and try and give it to us? It's very embarrassing, very embarrassing. It was more embarrassing in the previous games. It's not as bad now. But yes, we shall resume our journey to Tom. I know, ACNH, there's a lot to see in this video game. Like, here's a lost item. Don't find those very often. This belongs to some villager of mine. It's a personal planner. Every line is filled with precise, perfect handwriting. So that probably belongs to like Vivian. This is making you nostalgic. Used to have to worry about fake art people would make, and now AI exists. Oh, I know. There used to just be false versions of real art made by actual human hands. Anyway, we have an ad break coming up really quick, so I'm gonna disappear for 3 minutes. Oh, and it just started. I'll BRB. I'm gonna go grab some more water and use the restroom. I'll see you in just a few. Thanks for being here. Hello and welcome back. Tate is currently yelling and whining like the big baby that he is. Tate. I don't know why. He really wanted to go in the bathroom and see Laura, but she's cutting her hair. So her hair is everywhere. So he really shouldn't go in there. But he doesn't understand. So he's offended now. He's like, oh, why am I not allowed? Let a man have big feelings. He's got them. He has got those for sure. Anyway, I wanted to see if this journal belongs to Vivian. And there's a present going by. Oh my god, and there's this diggy spot. We're booked and we're busy. Things are happening. Okay, present. Where art thou? Frostray, thank you for letting us know you're still here. I appreciate you. Beau is checking out this bug. Vivian's in her house. Was the present going? Oh no, it's here. It's just moving more slowly than I had anticipated. But I'm so excited for tomorrow's New Year's Eve stream. It's very much on my mind. All right, I will probably sell that. I don't know what Tate is doing now. I think now he's playing with something. He sounds crazy. Hey. Yeah, he is. Haven't seen you guys in days. I barf and poop in the car. You make me take a bath. B has no room for me because her presents are in the way, and now I can't even help Laura cut her hair. Tate, probably. I would say that's accurate. That sounds like him. Honey, he's playing with his toy shrimp. He's so silly. He never really plays while I stream, so it's funny that he's doing this. I was right, it was Vivian's. Good guess, good guess. Can't believe Laura doesn't want Tate to make a mess in their hair scraps. I know. Speaking of, here's a beautiful photo of us as a family. Laura and I wearing matching purple hoodies. Thank you for that, Miwa. That's a really good one. It's really silly. We got a jockey uniform from Vivian. Thanks. I don't think I'll keep that. Just, you know, a classic family portrait. Anyway. I got distracted, but we were going to go speak with Mr. Tom Nook. Our face, I don't even know. I don't remember the context at all. That was probably like 3 or 4 years ago. Probably 4. Let's talk homes. I don't know where Tate is now. I think he left. He played with his shrimp a little bit, and then he said, I'm out of here. Yeah, that's true. It'll be cool. It'll be cool to have people come to this island for really the first time. But yeah, I streamed on New Year's Eve last year too. I feel like it's got to be an official thing. It's a thing that I do, streaming on New Year's Eve. A special annual event. And last year I just played Animal Crossing, and it was a great time. And I had a couple people come to my island. Hi, Tate. Are you okay? He's being so needy. Did I download the game? This game? Animal Crossing? I'm playing this on my Switch too. Hi. So needy this man is. All right, last house. We're gonna start with the exterior. Oh, I kind of like this warm-toned wood. It's very pretty. Thinking about what Katt's house would look like. This game, I did download this. This game costs like $60. But it's on the Switch and the Switch 2. If you have those, it's not on PC. Maybe Red Roof? Perhaps. Look at my door options. Oh, I think Tate's trying to come. Tate, you already tried to come over here. And you saw that there's nowhere to be. And you're welcome, Cynthia, no worries. Here, you can see his little ears. Tate. You want to be on my lap? You want to be here? Come on. You can get on my lap. He's so uncertain. He's so uncertain. Little guy. Come on. Okay, he's on my lap. Lay down. Oh, you. It's like I have to sit very specifically for Tate to lay on my lap. Come on. You can lay. Good boy. He's somehow laying on me. Tate, please let me lean forward. Okay, okay. In this game, what do you do? Well, in Animal Crossing, you have villagers on your island, and they're all like animal inspired. And there are a bunch of different ones you can get. Tate laying is not working. Now he's sitting on my lap. Unhappily. Tate. Honey, what are we gonna do about this? Anyways, right now I'm decorating one of my villagers' houses. I'm like deciding the exterior. This is actually something that you can do with the DLC in this game. I forget that it doesn't just come with this ability. Anyway, I don't know about what to do about my cat. What do you prefer, downloading or buying the little card? I prefer buying the game in real life, personally. But I think, you know, to each their own. Everybody's got their own preference. I'm considering other house shapes. Thank you, Miwa, for this beautiful photo of me choking out Tate in a non-harmful or painful way. It's a really good one. Now he's sitting right beside me. Let me see if you can see him. If I go to full screen. Here he is. You can see him just a little. Let me move the persona chat. Hi, Tate. Are you purring? you doing all right? He really wants pets. What about you though? Do you prefer buying games physically or digitally? It is kind of annoying having them physically, so I understand why some people prefer digital. But I think for me, like even with the hassle of switching out cartridges, it's my preference. My cat is beautiful, thank you. I wish he would look at you, but he's just here. Hey. He's 11 years old. He's turning 12 this spring. What? You're gonna be 12 years old in March. March 1st. Kate, I'd love to keep playing the video game. He's sitting directly in front of my screen though, so I gotta wait for him to leave. Little guy. Are you going through it? I think he's just still feeling kind of tense after being cat sat. Laura and I are thinking that the next time we have somebody watch him, we'll have someone come here and just feed him twice a day. The last time we did that, his anxiety was too bad, so he didn't have a good time. So we thought it would be better if he stayed with someone, but that's also so hard for him. So we haven't tried somebody just coming here and watching him in a while. We haven't done that in like our new house, but he's a lot more calm here than he was in New York, so I'm hoping that might be good for him. Wow, 12, I know he's old. He's gonna be even older. 12. That's crazy, sir. He's like kind of annoyed at me. His tail is whacking around. Are you kind of annoyed? Tate is the video game now. The game is petting him. Putting myself in the cat petting category. Oh man, I'm sorry that Laura's cutting her hair. Well, I'm gonna attempt to continue to play the actual video game, but it's gonna be tough because he's sitting right here. I like this roof color. Tate, are you still purring? He's so sweet. What a sweet little cat. He barfed and pooped and had a bath. And it was a lot. I understand how he feels, you know, as much as one can. Well, he ran away, so it's just us now, guys. But, you know, that was a nice little Tate treat. Hanging out with him. So like I said, this is Katt's house. I like the idea of her having a wreath. I think that could be cute. Let's go with this for now. Hi, Kit. Welcome in. Should you restart your island? You named it Snow because it was winter. And also you have no theme. Well, I think if you don't like the idea of having a winter island, then yeah, I might restart, change the name. And Cynthia, the game is $60. And I think the DLC is like 20, 25, something like that. Okay, it's time. It's finally time to redo Katt's house. I meant to look up during the break a picture of the house I'm referencing. Let's see. Katt Lost Records house. Okay, I think I can find a couple of reference images. Which I'm glad. You know, sometimes, like, you play a game and you're like, I remember going to this area. Why are there no photos of it? But they do exist for this, so that's a relief. I'll show you briefly. See if this works. Okay, it does. So this is like her bedroom. It's got a nice like wireframe, little bedstand, big tree photo. her desk, her little bookshelf, some shelves. You know, again, it's giving like very cabin-y. These pictures, it's like, do you want to save them? Well, no, but these are generally the vibe. This is what we're going for. So, good to know. For Katt's room, I am just trying to recreate it as much as I can. And Cynthia, no worries at all. One second, Tate knocked something down while he was walking around. Let me fix it. Okay, all good. But yeah, so I always enjoy when there's like a reference for the rooms I'm trying to decorate. I'm glad we have something for this. But first, we gotta get rid of everything. We gotta start from scratch. The fact that you can't change your island's name or your character's name is so dumb to me. Literally, why? I know! It's super frustrating. It's like, what if you change your mind? What if you want to go for something else? They're like, restart. What, like it's hard? Why don't you want to restart? But it's so much work. Oh, we're gonna start with this little radio. Let's see. Low-key, her walls kind of look like this. But I'll see if there's anything a little bit closer. Yeah, for sure. Aunt, for sure. I wish that Nintendo would consider stuff like that. You know, people change their identities, they change their names. And also, like, even if you're not playing as yourself, you might just want to change what you're doing in the game, but no, it is not allowed. Miwa, thank you for redeeming this beautiful Tate photo. Thank you for the 11 bits. There he is laying on Laura's old phone. And looking shocked that I'm taking a photo of him, kind of offended. He says, what, like I'm doing something weird? Okay, well, this is a maybe. This is like fancier than her walls actually are, and like the red tone is not quite right, but maybe if I turn the lighting down a little bit. I just love the rain sounds. They're so nice. No worries, Ryuin. Have a great sleep. We'll see you around. I appreciate you. Have a great new year. You return on January 3rd. I can't wait to see you then. Happy New Year to you. I hope you sleep well. All right, she does have a little rug in her room. This feels like a bit too big and formal. What about this guy? This might be good. Let's also try... I wish we had more items. I know we're getting more soon from the update, but I'm like, I'm impatient. I wish we had them now. 16 days. Like a black wire bed frame would be nice to have. We don't really have an equivalent. Especially like black wire double bed frame. And her sheets are just gray. I'm gonna try and see how close I can get to that, but I don't know. Snake print. Perfect. No. I think that the ironwood bed would probably be the best here, but I wish it could be a double bed. I know, Ants. I wonder if Vern knows what she's in for. I mentioned this at the beginning of stream, but on Saturday night, I will be teaching my friend Vern Mickey, fellow streamer, how to play Overwatch 2, or trying. But that game is kind of tough to learn. Granted, am I really going to do much better in Elden Ring Night Rain? I don't know. Yeah, having friends definitely helps. And, you know, I imagine we'll be partying up like we usually do during an Overwatch night. And so many of the people in this community are good Overwatch players. So, you know, I'm sure that'll help. We can carry a little bit. We can do some carrying. But yeah, I'm really curious how she'll like it. It's always interesting to see people's perspectives who haven't played the game before. Okay, I'm thinking about going with this side table. Ugh, I'm so torn. Too bad that bed has to have white sheets. I will be around to info dump about character kits anytime. Encyclopedia here. I feel like the nice thing about Overwatch is there are some characters that are really easy. Like Soldier 76, I feel like is a pretty easy character to play. But at the same time, I don't know her experience with shooters. I'll have to ask about it. This is just such a like a fancy bed. It's not supposed to be too fancy. The ironwood feels like the right aesthetic. Trying to see how close I can get with various options. Okay, like let's say I had to use a pattern here. Would this be better? That's true. There really is a character for everyone. So I think it's just going to be about finding the right person. We'll have to spend some time in the shooting range. Get some practice in. Let's see. I'm thinking just like a table lamp on either side. Perhaps. She's got like sort of like grays and blacks and reds as a color theme. Maybe I should try and get that going. Like that's not bad. Yes, Laura has apparently been playing a lot of versus AI today in Overwatch. She's been playing with her younger sister because her younger sister is out of school right now. And she prefers playing, Laura's sister prefers playing against AI, I think because she just likes to kill. And it's easier, to be honest, if you're going against the AI. Good for just plain kill time. This actually, I feel like this is maybe the vibe of the room. These sheets. You've been playing versus AI today, Vapid. So why? I'm curious why. What's had you playing that way? Okay, okay. I think I'm on to something here. I'm figuring it out. This is kind of the vibe. Can I have windows with this wall? No, I can't. That's surprising to me. Your mom does that sometimes too. If she's losing too much and gets mad, that's so funny. And also valid. Ugh, when Laura and I played 10 million matches last night, like we lost so many of them. So many of them. I never really think about that as an option, to be honest. Let's see, there was another wall that I was looking at that I was like, oh, this is a maybe, but I can't remember which one it was. Maybe, I think it was this, but this also feels like not it to me. Oh gosh, Laura's vacuuming. I think Tate is hiding. My poor guy, he's going through it today. Let's try this one again, the hallway wall. Hard not having any windows though. Let's see. Well, let's roll with this for now. Like to play a few times versus AI when I want to enjoy the game and not die from anxiety. Sometimes matches get too heated. As a big introvert, I get overwhelmed by teammates after a while. Same, Vapid. I have chat turned off entirely on Overwatch. I only have it so that I can like chat with other people that I know. Like if I'm personally grouped up with someone, but otherwise I'm not reading the chat. If people are rude to me, that's a no. I'm there to have fun. I wish everybody else was just there to have fun too. It's too bad that they aren't always. It's been so bad recently. I think a lot of people are on Christmas break or whatever. It's been gunking up the matchmaking. Ugh, yikes. Not the gunky matchmaking. Well, hopefully they'll all be back in school by Saturday. And just start your games with a, let's have a great game in chat. And ooh boy, do I get some interesting replies. That's so silly. Like, you're being nice. I'm sure some people are like, huh? Shaking my head, shaking my head. Okay. I wanted the picture frame. You know, there's like some picture frames you can customize. This one, framed poster. I could not find that for the life of me. Wonder if they have a warm wood. Oh. Do, 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 do. Okay, I'm feeling like this is the closest thing. Do, 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 do. She's got like a laundry hamper here. Honestly, why is there not a laundry hamper in this game? I think that would be a nice addition. I thought they're kind of similar things, but a laundry hamper. One of the highlights was, I'm gonna kill you and wear your skin. I was like, cool story, bro. That's crazy. Why are people like this? Can't we just have fun? Was that just like normal quick play? Something like this, like a drying rack could be a good equivalent to a laundry basket. I'll think about that. And over here, she's got like a backpack sitting on the ground. I'd love to use an actual backpack and set it there. But the items, you know, I feel like the clothing items look pretty small in the house. So I don't know if that will actually make sense. Maybe like a this satchel. Oh, see, and like I just want it to be laying on the ground. I don't want it on a figure. I forget that all the bags are like that. And that was just quick play? That's crazy. Not even competitive. Not even competitive. All I can do is shake my head. Well, I've got like a this, but I don't think that's quite what I'm going for. Maybe we'll look in miscellaneous. See what they got. We could have like a record box. That gives the character's vibe. And then she's got a huge picture right back above her bed. I guess like the fine art would probably be the most equivalent. I feel like there's one of like dogs running that I don't have. That would look good here. But see if any of the others do. But some of them are pretty small. I complain about that now, but like usually I think it's nice having a good variety of sizes. Viva la vida! Right above the bed. I would live here too. I agree that this is pretty cozy. Okay, I think this is maybe the best option. I don't know. I'll check the other ones I have. See if there's another good, like, sized painting. Like, the proper painting would be good. It's mostly about size. Amazing painting. Like, that one would also work. Nah, okay. We'll go with this for now. Okay. Headband break. Break for scalp. Okay. So she's got another, like, little bag here. Do, 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 do. I was like, maybe I'll look through all the bags again, but I don't think I have one that would work. So we'll just look through my various clutter items. Do, do, do. Oh, this! A sturdy paper bag. That would work well. Okay, I need to look at another angle of this room. So then there's a desk. I think it's like right here-ish. It's just like a brown wooden desk. Hi, Maury, welcome in. How's it going? I am currently decorating a room inspired by the game Lost Records, Bloom and Rage. That's what the island I'm working on is inspired by. So this room is supposed to be for like one of the characters from it. And I'm trying to find the perfect desk. See if I can. But how are you today? I hope you're well. All right, the antique console table is a nice one. I think it's like a little bit bougie for the desk I'm looking for, but it's an option. It's on the table. Really, the study desk might be nice. But something I don't love about that is that you can't pick your own items to go on it. Do, do, do. Let me turn the light on it. Cute. Okay, let's roll with that for now. I think I feel good about it, and let's find a chair to go with it. I'm thinking the ranch chair. All right, that looks nice. So far, we don't have a good spot for the radio, but we will find one. Listening to the radio and the rain sounds is actually so cozy. I'm enjoying it. Some shelves would be nice. We've got this one. I don't know if there's any other good like little wall shelf options. But I could supplement with some plants. Some mom's embroidery. Oh, these are all so cute. I feel like I usually use this one, the like Mother Goosey one, but I think the bouquet would be nice here. Yeah, like that's nice. And then she's got like a bookshelf right here. I could use some rain sounds in my real life right now. I kind of want it to rain out. I've had some gray days lately, but no rain. Okay, bookshelf there. So then I'm thinking radio's gotta live on the other side of the room. Look at another reference image of this area. So then I feel like she's got like kind of a big wardrobe over here. Maybe like this. The antique wardrobe is really nice. Miwa! Thank you for the 11 bits and this great photo of Tate. Very flattering picture of him. Rare opinion, but I love when it's cloudy out. Makes my constant migraine less bad. Interesting. Yeah, I don't usually like cloudy weather. I don't hate it. I feel kind of like neutral about it. I prefer rain. And hi, Rumiko. Welcome in. It's so nice to see you. How are you doing today? I hope you're well. We're just doing some decorating here. Having a cozy time. I hope you had a great holiday. Am I too late? No, Sugar, we're still here. We're still, I don't know why I jumped into being Southern, but we're still here. You were at the cooking job. How has the job management been going, by the way, Sugar? Has it been too much? Ooh, the wood end table could also be nice in here, but I'm thinking about it. Slow blinks. I nearly quit today because of the new hire. Oh, so it's going great. That's what I'm hearing. Da, 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 da. All right, I want a different kind of table here, but it's going well. You are. Hope same for you all. Still looking for New Year's plans, but your Christmas was solid. I'm glad. Watched Marty Supreme. Want to sneak one more movie in, but you think you'll have to wait. Well, I've heard really good things about Marty Supreme. My sister saw it twice, I think, over the Christmas break. She recommended it. I didn't have a chance to go see it with her, but I'm glad to know you like it too. Sugar, you're back at main job for the rest of the week. Well, I'm glad at least you don't have to go back there right now. At least you get a little break. Okay, I think that's kind of nice. Think you're done with that place? That's fair. You know, I mean, you're spending so much time at your other job. It sounds like you don't need both. I think it was nice of you to like continue on for a little bit, but if you want to drop it now, I think that's respectable. And Pickles is screaming at you. Oh no. Hi, Pickles. Thinking about what I should stick on the walls in here. Definitely some album art feels appropriate. Okay, ragtime. And ska, perhaps? Yes, that was a really silly one, Sugar. I always love a photo of Pickles. If you don't know, Sugar has the cutest cat in the world. No offense, Tate. Named Pickles, and I love to see her. Truly such a photogenic cat. Her eyes are just so big. I think maybe I'll throw a tacoid in here. An oid might be too random though, I don't know. I'm indecisive. Ooh, I do think an astrology poster would be really nice though. And maybe a flowery painting. Maybe I could fit an astrology poster right here. Yeah, that works. Part of me feels like the flowery painting is a little too bright for that spot, but I still like it, so I'm gonna leave it. Let's see, I could fit a couple more little things on the walls, but not too much. Should wrap it up. This would be good. And then I'm like, a clock, maybe? Perhaps? I'm always trying to fit a clock in. Oh, we could maybe do some more plants. That could be nice. Like here. Yeah, that's pretty good. To be honest, I don't know that we need much else, you know? I think we could add a little tiny bit of clutter. Teensy weensy bit. But not too much. I'm thinking like maybe a pair of shoes. Pair of work boots. The work boots look so funny. Like the Animal Crossing villager feet proportions are just silly goofy. We put another pair up there. Boot storage. Ooh, these are really cute too, though. The steel toad. Nah. Anything else that would look good just laying around? I feel like the socks don't look great laying around. Actually, that's not too bad. I lied. I don't hate that. It's kind of cute, especially with the laundry hanging there. I think I like that. Yeah, I think this is pretty good. I think I'm satisfied. I don't think it needs an overhead lamp since I have the two there and the desk lamp. All right. All done. Last house. Oh. No, I didn't feed Tate, did you? Oh, okay. I thought you fed him. Gotcha. No wonder Tate's been like trying to lay on my lap. He hasn't had his dinner. It all makes sense now. Yeah, no wonder he was mad. Poor guy. It's okay. It's only half an hour after his dinner time, so he hasn't been starving for ages. And he had a bowl full of food that he chose not to eat today. So I think he just wants us to feel bad for him, quite frankly. He's like, I've been forgotten. So we're gonna skip a day and see if Katt is home so we can look at her house. Really, I kind of want to like walk around the island and look at the exterior of everybody's house who's home. Just for vibe purposes. Okay, skipping ahead a day. Kate, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well today. Okay. We're making it 10-7. Also, if anybody here, I just haven't mentioned this in a while.
Wowzer.
Oh, thank you for the 100 bits.
Wowzer.
It makes this Wowzer Explosion play.
Wowzer Max.
Hi, Koala, welcome in. But thank you again, Kate. That's so nice of you. If anybody ever wants to add me on Twitch, here's my friend code. I just haven't mentioned it in a while. Koala, how are you doing today? You know, Ant, that's a good point. That's a good point. Food might not be the most appetizing to him right now. But we just finished decorating the last house of the 10 villagers on my island. And now I'm just gonna go see if she's home today. Lately, my villagers have been doing a good job being home when I just did their house. And Koala, I'm glad you're good. I'm happy to hear it. I still haven't finished my own house, so that's something I need to keep in mind. I keep forgetting because I've decorated my main room. I'm like, I'm all set. Everything's good. Wrong. Incorrect. Well, here is Katt's house. So she is actually, oh wait, no, that's not Katt. That's Fauna. We did her last. I'm all confused. And thank you, Kate. So my island is actually inspired by the video game Lost Records Bloom and Rage, which is made by the people who make Life is Strange, if you haven't heard of it. So it's giving like 90s small Midwestern town. Okay, well, Katt also is not home, but this is where she lives. But yeah, everybody's house is like very cabin-y. That's what I'm going for. And the place is coming together. There's still a lot of like outdoor sections that we need to decorate. But we've made good progress. I'm glad to finally be done with villagers and villager houses. If you don't know, I'll tell you the villagers that we have here. We have Bella, Fauna, Vivian, Katt, Dobby, Kid, Deirdre, Bee, Kitty, and Beau. Thank you, Vixen. That's very nice of you to say. I feel like I don't see the vision fully yet because it's not done, but I'm glad to be seeing it come together. I feel like it's so hard when you like have just terraformed and everything. You're like, I don't know if I can imagine it, but I can now. This is Bella's house and it's inspired by a garage. And it has a little like band area in it. But what's she crafting? You also have Kitty. That's awesome. Kate, do you have like an island theme? Bella's giving us another one of the spooky items. Hi, Nico. Thank you for redeeming your daily fishbone. I appreciate you. Kate, it's cute core. I love that. I've always wanted to do like a pink core island because that's my favorite color. But it's on the long list. I feel like I have so many ideas that I have not done yet. Sugar, today you're an undead fishbone. Ooh. And Nico, today you are a marinated fishbone. Anyway, excited about that. Let's check my mail. Katt says, question for you, Swan. I was working in my garden and I must have gotten carried away yelling at the aphids and slugs and stuff because looked up and saw one of my neighbors running scared. Do I have that effect on everyone? That's crazy. I have to favorite that because that's insane. Laura, you just returned from cutting your hair. How did it come out? Good enough? Okay. Good to know. And Kate, it's a work in progress. Well, I'd love to see it. We're actually doing Dream Address tours here next Monday night. I haven't done those in a while, but even if your island's not done, I'd love to check it out. But also no pressure if you want to wait until it's done. Goopy carbonara fishbone sounds delightful. I agree. Sugar, we're trying so hard to catch up on Stranger Things. We just finished, I think we just finished episode 6 of season 4. Something that was crazy is when Laura and I were on the plane, our flight that was canceled, we had boarded the plane and then like we couldn't fly because the engine was bad. So they ended up kicking us off. But for the like hour that we were sitting on that plane, the person to the left of us was on the same episode of Stranger Things and had also pulled out their phone to watch it. Isn't that crazy? They were like 10 minutes further into the episode than us. But they were like, yeah, I'm catching up because my friends really want to watch it on New Year's. So I have to know what's going on. But like, what are the odds? Engine was bad, good reason not to fly. Yeah, I agree. I think it was for the best. Suga, how did you like the second set of episodes? You were just rewatching when you were flying to and from Florida. You know, good time to get caught up on a show when you're flying. Thanks, Nico. I hope you're doing well too. Excited for the new year.
Wowzer. Wowzer. Wowzer.
Kate, what the heck? Thank you for another 100 bits. And another Wowzer explosion. Speaking of which, Life is Strange is what is referenced there. It's one of my favorite games. But thank you so much. You're so kind. Sugar, last year that came out, your words shall not be shared. Okay, I would just like to know, do you feel good or bad? Or neutral? Isaac, you're on season 4, episode 5. Wait, you're right behind us. I really like season 4 so far. Laura, are they good words or bad words? Oh my sugar, very bad words. Help, I'm scared. Oh no. Not the very bad words. It's rushed and they're missing content. Oh no. I'm excited to catch up to you and see what you mean. Say hi to Fauna. Nice running into you, dearie. Nice to see your smile. Oh, she didn't have much to say to us. Hi, kid. Hey, how's it going, what? Just out enjoying the cool breezes of Velvet Cove. Let's see what Kix has for us. These are crazy. Power boots, they're giving Minecraft. I do think I want the spider web tights. Oh, you're loving the science. Laura was actually saying yesterday, I think like, I bet season 5 is gonna have a lot of science explanations. Derogatory. So that's good to know. But I'm very excited to get caught up. Right after stream, Laura and I are gonna watch the next episode. Your theory of the upside down was correct. You nearly lost your mind. I am excited to have so many questions answered. Oh, the lighting is really nice right now. Oh, hey, Katt wants to talk. What's up? Oh, a new reaction. We're getting laughter. I can't believe I didn't have this yet. This is such an important one. I want my island to feel very foresty, and that has been a difficult thing to achieve. It's hard to have like just the right amount of trees. The thing I'm actually the most excited about for the new update is the fact that you'll be able to have trees in your storage. You will catch me going to a treasure island and buying up, not buying, but picking up all the trees. I will be having them all. My inventory will be full of just trees. And I can't wait. It would have been helpful so much earlier. Said early, oops. It's okay, Aunt. No worries. I've been there. I done that. It was before hours. I know. I agree. The time has gone by really quickly. Bea is saying she thinks it's really weird that she has a sleeping bag in her house. Sorry, queen. Yes, I did put this here. Bea is adorable, right? Hi, Matcha. Welcome in. I think you saw someone say they should wait like 10 years for them to all age up even more and then film a new season a week later and don't acknowledge the age gap. I agree. And Sugar, you know who Vecna is, right? Because I wanted to share with you on TikTok chat or something about the Broadway play that I saw some article about that. But yes, since we're on season 4, there is Vecna now. Matcha, today you're a sweet fish bone. Amazing. Who's singing? Oh, hey. Kate is yelling. And I miss you too. I miss being here. It's always hard to be away for a week. Glad to be back. And glad to not be going anywhere for a while. Glad to not be going out of town for a couple of months.
I wanna go.
Oh God. Matcha has redeemed Southern accent, so I've got to be Southern for 5 whole minutes. I'm also gonna snooze the ads because I think we don't need them right now. Not during Southern accent time. Absolutely. How's everybody doing? Yeehaw. Thanks for that, Matcha. Yes, Space Laura loves spoilers. She's very pro spoilers. And Kate, thank you for that outfit check. Oh, that reminds me, I'm actually supposed to be wearing this here headband. Love these options. Thank you. Today I am wearing my favorite blue hoodie and some sweatpants. I'm cozy. It's today where I live. It feels like 8 degrees outside. 8! Isn't that crazy? I can't deal with it. Miwa, thank you for the love. That's the outfit. Headband's eyes matching the hoodie. Oh my god, it's perfect. It's perfectly coordinated. I agree. That's wonderful. Anyways, all right. But yeah, something I would love to do is more landscaping. That would be very nice indeed. Impeccable colors. Thank you so much, Beau. And that means a lot from you, color professional. And thank you for letting us know you're still here. I'm currently Southern, in case you were not aware. That's how it's going. Let's get something out. I'm looking at my various furniture items. I agree with Laura that Discord is my favorite messaging app these days. You know, I feel like Instagram and stuff, I don't really let those apps give me notifications because I think they're kind of annoying. But I like a Discord message. I do not mind one, personally. Impeccable colors and impeccable accent. What can I say? I am a genuine Southern person. That's what everybody says about me. I wonder if there are any other interesting glowy items I could put in my spooky abyss area. I would like that. Very much so. Glowy items. Might be back in a bit. No worries, Kate. No worries. Thanks for being here. It was great meeting you tonight. And thank you again for the bits. We'll probably end very shortly, so we probably won't see you again. But like I said, I'm doing dream address tours next Monday. If you're interested in having yours looked at. Suddenly Southern, you were always Southern, B. I am actually of Southern heritage. I was born there in the South, so I suppose I have always been Southern. Anything else I would like to drop out over there? I don't think so. I don't think so. Thank you for redeeming your daily fishbone. Always forget about that fishbone. That gosh darn fishbone. It is easy to forget. I understand. I completely understand. I have to say, some of these fruit trees I've got around, I think I need to get rid of them and just switch them out for regular schmegular trees. Because I think that the fruit can sometimes be kind of distracting. Unfortunately, it's tough because I like it. I think it's nice, but it can be distracting. All right, let's hop back down. And then any of this I want to put around here. Put my money away. I was thinking I could put some candles, but I don't know if that's too weird. Hard to say. It's given ritual. And perhaps that's what I want. I'll think about it, I guess. Something to consider. Let's see, log stools, log stakes. Oh yeah, I was also thinking that the leaf campfire could be nice around here. But where specifically, I'm not sure. Maybe like over here. Because it's a little spooky. But yeah, I think I have a good framework here. Oh, I think I could stop with the accent. I think I have a good framework here. Feels so weird to swap. And I just need to keep building it out. I need to add like more and more items. Matcha, your southern accent is trash. I can only do the sweet grandma voice. Hey, it's better than nothing. Saw someone online mentioning quiet things they want in the 3.0 update. And I hope so bad they add a shopping cart to the Able Sisters. Oh gosh, now I am French. I am experiencing whiplash. I am not as good at my French accent, and I have not practiced in a while. But I completely agree, Tibbs. I would love something like that. Very much. Baguette. Oui, oui. No one can hide from my sight. I am French. I think I will actually be ending this stream with a French accent. We miss is the holiday that we just had, yes. I will go back to my main screen for a moment. I will end on TikTok first. TikTok, thank you so much for being here tonight. I appreciate you. I hope you have a wonderful sleep. I will be live again on Twitch tomorrow under the same name, Honey Garlic Fish Bones. Toodaloo, au revoir. See you around. Wonderful, everyone. Croissant mess, absolutely. You come back and chat makes you do all the accents as we do. I do need to add a British accent redeem. It just seems fair. It just seems fair to have all three. Bad French accent? But you were always French. Yes, I was. I was born in the south of France. This is where I have lived my entire life. Melononica! Oui, oui, baguette! Step into my parlor. You forgot your fishbone. Embarrassing. Embarrassing! Anyways, let me tell you all a little bit about tomorrow night. If you do not have New Year's Eve plans, or if you do and you want to skip out on them and hang out with us instead, this is what we will be up to. At 6 o'clock tomorrow night, I will be reviewing 2025, giving my thoughts, watching clips, etc., etc. Then, at 7 p.m, we will be playing some Dead by Daylight. A game I've only played once, and I'm excited to play more. I got to level up my Nancy Wheeler in Dead by Daylight. At 9 p.m, we will be playing some Mario Kart 8. Bring your driving skills, and I will bring mine. With the accent is so funny. Oh, thank you, thank you. At 11 p.m, we'll be playing some more Animal Crossing New Horizons. And you are welcome to come to my island and view the fireworks with me. It will be beautiful. It will be majestic, delightful. We will ring in 2026 together as a community, and I will probably end around 1 o'clock in the morning. Depan, baby! Depan! Depan, baby! Thank you very much for that. And okay, I think I can stop with my accent now. But seriously, I'm really excited for tomorrow. I can't wait to spend New Year's Eve with you once again, second year in a row. It's gonna be wonderful. Not this French Teflon baby. It's really good. That's what everybody says about French Teflon baby. Okay, I think I know who I'd like to raid tonight. I've been pre-gaming my raids a little bit. I've been pre-planning them because sometimes I can feel so uncertain in the moment. I can feel so quasi. But I think tonight we should go raid somebody new I found recently. Oh, not the ads wanting to start. Get out of here. We're gonna raid Kenji Katt, a fellow Animal Crossing streamer who looks like they're doing some interior decorating right now and is a super cool, nice person. This will be our first raid to them, so let's be very kind, let's be very nice, and let's see what they're about. Anyways, everybody have a great night. I appreciate you. If I don't see you tomorrow, Happy New Year, and if I do, can't wait to hang out with you. Have a great rest of your day. Also, we have a community Discord. If you'd like to hang out there, if you want to hear more updates. Giro, thank you for being here. It was great to see you. Bye, Miwa. Bye, Isaac. Toodaloo, everybody. Let's go say hi to Kenji.